The haunting hour is at hand. Ghostly haunting since time began. Raw side paranormal seeks the truth, looking for some kind of real proof. Creaky floorboards and eerie dark mist. Grab your camera and document this. No time to run, no time to hide. We are catching all of this from the raw side. A slamming door causes a fright. A shadowed hand appears in sight. Grab your REM pods and your K2s, or anything else you can use. No time to run, no time to hide. We are catching all of this on the wrong side. A slamming door causes a fright. A shadowed hand appears in sight. Grab your REM pods and your K2s, or anything else you can use. No time to run, no time to hide. We are catching all of this on the raw side. The icy air touches your neck. You feel like screaming, but you stay in check. Orbs rising up to take their magical flight. You can't believe what's happening tonight. Don't run, don't try to hide. We are catching this on the raw side. Don't run, don't try to hide. We are catching this on the raw side.
Happy Sunday, everybody. Thank you for joining us for the Halloween Horror Makeup Show. Let's see who we have with us. Hopefully I can read everybody's names because I don't have my glasses on. So I see Faith, and there's Susan. And let's see who else we got. Dragon, welcome. Paranormal Poet, welcome, welcome. The Chairman, pleasure to see you guys. Earl, let's see who else. I'm hoping I'm not missing anybody. Carla might be a little bit late, everybody. So, but she will be here. I'm glad you guys could hang out for a little bit of fun, a little makeup magic. And thank you, Faith. It's been a long time since I've done Halloween makeup, years. So, yeah, I figured what the heck, just pull out all the stops and go for it. Right down to the teeth, guys. They're sharp. I told my husband, if you don't behave, I'm going to bite him in the neck. So, yeah, this is a little bit of fun. Figured, it's the season. Hopefully I sound okay, guys. Let me know if I don't. I'm a little too loud. Just let me know. But yeah, it's fun, all in good fun. Little bit of Halloween magic. I can't wait to see what Carla is going to be doing. So it should be pretty fun. I pray you might like that. Yeah, I know. You never know. Because I was telling him, I said, "My God, they're really sharp. You actually could, do some damage." So I got to watch it at home, bite my own tongue or my own lip. Hi, Sandra. Welcome. Hi, Julie. Hey, hey, hey. Are you guys all ready for the spooky season? Oh, everywhere you go, you call it their PP. Yeah, that's probably the easiest. That's funny. So, yeah. PPs, that's funny. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Okay, good. Everything sounds good. And I look great. Thank you. The only issue, the headphones, they're sliding because this is like a satiny material and it keeps sliding back and forth. It's driving me nuts. There, clearing the throat there. Sorry, guys. Yeah, Susan, I know because Susan always wears all of her garb. So it's every day is Halloween. But yeah, I'm not used to all of the, the extra. I wear some makeup, but I mean, it's just, it's a lot. A lot of crap around the eyes. And I'm doing my best to see what everybody's saying because it's kind of blurry. So I'm doing my best. Hi, Caroline. Welcome. I mean, even down to the spooky nails. I don't know if you guys can see. Got has spiders on them. So that's fun. You just can't, gotta watch it. You scratching your ass, you might poke a hole. You never know. You never know. So, is everybody ready for Halloween? I mean, yeah, it's going to be here before we know it. This month has just flown right by. It just blows my mind. Faye says Laura is totally. I can't. I have to bring it up. Maybe I can read it better here. No. Oh, you totally let me turn you? Okay. Arr, arr, arr. I'll put you on the list. I'll put you on the list. Hi, Wayne. Welcome. Yeah, anybody wants to be on the list, I'll give you a little nibble. Everybody's ready. Yeah, we don't even give out candy anymore because all the little kids grew up, so we don't even have any little kids in our neighborhood anymore. So that's kind of sad because I mean we used to do the full blown total decoration. I mean just really creepy stuff. You guys have heard me say about this stuff before, and I mean the whole nine, the whole family used to do it, and it used to come out great. But now we don't have any little kids in the neighborhood, so hi, Laura. I thought this was a dating show. Oh, it is. Oh, what bachelor are you going to be? One, two, or three, Wayne? I'll ask you questions. My YouTube channel has been ready for Halloween. True scary stories. Oh, yeah, it's been ready. Oh, good. Yeah, I'm loving it. Everybody's putting out some great stuff. Uh, I love the spooky stories. And I enjoy the stories and the tales and folklore better than the horror movies. I'm not a big horror movie person. Oh, you're one, two, and three. Oh, that's it, guys. Wayne cornered the market in the dating show. So apparently he wants to be the nibble on the neck too. So we'll just have to put you on the list. Put you on the list. The only thing I didn't do was the contacts because I have allergy issues, and I had to go through a lot just to get all of this on without my eyes swollen up shut. So I can imagine if I put contacts in, I'd be blind. It'd be horrible. I am going to check it out. Yes, I am going to. No worries about that, PP. I will check it out. I'm loving the stories and the folklore. That's what I did with the magazine for October. Was I put in all the history about Halloween and all the folklore that went with it, and it come out really neat. It was some fun facts that we found out. It's kind of funky trying to talk with these teeth in too. I have a little bit of a lisp. So yeah, it's it's an interesting experience to have fangs. So now I think I could feel how a lot of these actors feel when they have to wear these things and for hours in movies and yeah. Oh, you think I sound okay with that? I know I'm hearing a little bit of a like a lisp because they're in the way. It, but they're on there, so yeah. Oh, I know, Earl. Yeah, I'm doing the best I can to see. It's blurry, but I can make it out. I can make it out. Hi, Claire. How are you? I'm good. I hope you're feeling a little better, sweetie. I know you've been having a rough time, and thank you. I did my hair just for you guys, so it's. See, I find a wrench somewhere. Oh, let's see, Earl. Yes, I'm glad everybody could join in. It'll be fun. Carla's going to be here as soon as she can. She had a bit of a snag, and I'm really excited to see what she's going to show us tonight. I don't know if you guys seen the short I put out. I was playing around with doing wounds. I said, what the hell? I got a few minutes to screw around, and because, like I said, I haven't done this kind of makeup in oh god, it has to be about 10 years, at least maybe 15 or so. Because I always used to do all the makeup for the kids, and we always got into the gross factor, so it was great. Oh, I'm looking forward to Tuesday too. Hopefully, everybody can come and hang out with paranormal, Pansy Paranormal, Claire and her hubby. We're going to be interviewing them on Tuesday. Some beautiful people, and I look forward to hearing their stories. Hi, Michael. Welcome, welcome. So I'm glad I'm not too. I figured I'd surprise everybody with Carla doesn't even know. I just told her it was a surprise. I figured, she's going to be showing the horror makeup, so I might as well just, go along with what we were doing. And I don't get to dress up anymore. I used to love dressing up, so what the heck, right? I figured I just might as well jump in with both feet. That's usually how I do everything anyway. And what's a little Halloween fun? My husband looked at me like I was nuts. I scared him, guys. He was scared. Oh, and then I get the one eye thing with my son's like, what the heck are you doing? Hi, Sandra. Welcome. So it's fun. Why not? Why do the kids have to have all the fun? And of course, the eating and drinking has been something. So it's not too bad. You are more than welcome to come on and do an interview with me. Um, well, I'll have to get in contact with you or just message me, Paranormal Poet, and we could set up a time for you to come on the show and do an interview. Everybody is always welcome. All you got to do is just contact me and let me know you're interested. A lot of people get a little nervous getting on screen, um, but it's just like not you. We're just talking to friends, so nothing to be nervous about. I always try to make everybody as comfortable as possible. Oh, you're so very welcome. Yeah, just send me a message. I have some openings in November, so we can hook that up. Not a problem. You are very, very welcome. Earl says I have a Halloween costume on 24/7. I know. Do any of you guys go out or still dress up? Do you still dress up and hand out candy? I used to love doing that. I would dress up in something. Whoever knows what I picked for that year, and I'd sit on the porch with a bowl of candy and pretty much scare the crap out of the kids. So that was the best fun. They love it. They know they love it. An adult male dancer. So when we do your interview, do we all have to bring dollar bills? Or you take food coupons? You guys remember those? Food coupons. Oh, Dragon does. He dresses up. Oh yeah, because you work at a haunted attraction, so yeah, you got the best. You got the best. Oh, thank you, Susan. It's so kind of you. Your girlfriend would be upset. Well, I mean, if you were handing out food coupons, then you could use. Of course, they don't use those anymore, do they? They have cards now, right? But remember, you guys, you could just slide in. You could pay for the groceries for the week. What the hell, right? Tell your girlfriend it's all for charity. That's all. Everything is for charity. You might get away with that one. Face goes, it's getting spicy. Well, if I know it was going to go this route, I would have put a little bit of, little music on in the background. See, I usually do photo shoots, but I'm slacking on working out, so I can't really do those photos this year. Oh, okay. Just, well, see, that's what happens when you get comfortable. I strip for charity. You're brave enough to do that. I'm sure they pay me to just put it back on. So I'm not going to even go there. Yeah, they are cool jobs. They would be great. I would love it. I always wanted to do that, have a haunted attraction. If I had a larger space, like a farm or something, then they would just be totally, I would do it. Totally have it all set up. Faith wants to be the judge. Michael says his dog and him are dressing up as she. Oh, that's going to be great. I hope you post pictures of that, Michael. That'd be great. I had actually almost had an opportunity to have one of those, the Shaggy van there, because my uncle owns a garage and he had two of them in the lot, and I never took him up on restoring one of them. They would have been, and actually, I think it did have Mystery Machine written on the side of it. So I thought they would have been great to drive around town in. It's on my Instagram page, photo shoot I did last year. Oh, we'll have to check it out. It's not a members only, right? Do we have to pay the $1.99? Oh, you think he got new glasses? I don't know. I didn't notice. I like Beardo's new hairstyle though. I am a fan of that. I love the new hairstyle. Actually, Beardo was the centerfold for October's magazine. I'm not telling you who November's is. You're gonna have to wait and see. A couple more days, guys. Just like my deep, sexy, sultry voice narrating ghost stories, you get it for free. Ooh, we get it for free. Not counting parking. Well, see, guys, we get it for free. All right. Yeah, that was funny. I don't even know if Beardo did see that he was the centerfold for October, but yeah, it was fun. Um, we pick a new centerfold every month for for the magazine. I think it's great. The month before it was Crow. Wayne's volunteering to be centerfold. Actually, it's Karen, Doof Doof Paranormal. Now the Karen Show, guys. Check her out. She's fabulous. She's the one that does that page. So she pretty much picks the centerfold. I think I have a tooth coming loose, guys. Oh no. And Julie saw it. Yeah, Crow was that was great. Crow died laughing when he saw that. Keep the fangs in. The fangs usually stay on pretty good because I did do a test run. This one's a little loose. So I'm gonna have to keep, pushing on it so don't pop out. Oh, how did the fangs stay in? Actually, I bought a tube. They have stuff that they give you with it, but I didn't want to put that on my teeth because I didn't trust it. So I got a tube of denture glue, and I used that. It holds them pretty good. But this one, I don't think I put too much enough on because it's a little loose. But you just, you dry off your tooth, you put the denture glue on the inside of the thing, and then just hold it up there for a couple of seconds. I would say a couple of minutes, actually. And they're staying on. But, you spend a lot of money on dental work. Last thing I want to put is some foreign crap on there, and it would screw up my tooth. No, I said, I think he needs new glasses. Oh, okay. You think he might need new glasses? Yeah, I never really pay attention to his glasses, to be honest with you. But like I said, it's I like the new hairdo. I'm not a fan of dreadlocks, and I think once he cut them off, they were great. Faith says, "Oh, they are cool," and he got all different sizes, so you could pick. And like I said, it's really easy to put them on. And once you got them on, they're good. Because when I did the test run, I left them on for a few hours, about 4 hours. They stayed right on. Earl, they just don't make feel, not like they used to. Of course, they're doing a lot of talking now, so they could be just affecting it, the rubbing. But I should have maybe just put a little bit more on this one. Okay, Friday, we'll be here. Yeah, Julia, I don't. It was some kind of glue, or I don't know what the stuff is. But you melt it down, and then you on a spoon, and then you put it inside, and it sticks right. I don't know. It's like no, I don't think I want to put that on my teeth. It would be funny to have us as a centerfold. Yeah, well, like I said, Karen's the one that's picking them, so I don't know until she has it finished, and then she sends it to me, and then I laugh. But yeah, I told you, a wide range of people out there, and nobody knows about it until it shows up in a magazine. So you never know. One of you might end up being on the pages. They're some kind of sexy whatever, and there you go. That's what you get. Oh, hi, Rob. Yeah, it was a rough day, Rob. Not enough sleep. Look at the stress. This is what stress does. The stress of YouTube. Well, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, it's been years since I've done the makeup. And I figured, well, let's give it a try. It's been a long time. It would have been nice if it come out a little better. But yeah, I got a fang that's loose, guys. A loose fang. Oh no. Might have to go to the dentist. Oh, and look who's there. Look who's popping in, everybody. Join me, guys, welcoming Carla.
Hey, Laura. Oh, hang on a second. Oh my goodness. I just flipped my phone off of my stand. Okay. I've got it together. I
Are you
swear.
sure?
Yeah. Jeez. How's it going?
I'm pretty good.
So late getting on. I'm wearing my Freddy costume.
Her Freddy costume.
Yeah, my Nightmare on Elm Street.
Well,
Freddy
we're all excited
costume.
to see what you're up to tonight, and I figured I would play along.
Yeah, I love it. You're a vampire.
That's me.
Yeah, you seductive succubi.
Ooh, with a loose fang.
Oh, so how did you get your fangs to stay on? I want to.
I was just telling them I used denture glue.
Oh,
because I
good.
didn't
There
like
you
the
go.
stuff that
Yep.
they send with them. But this one I probably didn't put enough on because it's loose.
Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna keep holding it on with my tongue.
Yeah, I hope it stays. The first
If
time
I don't, I'll just take it out.
the first time I tried it last year, I bought the stuff from Spirit and tried to use the glue that came with it, and it was awful. Like I couldn't get them to stay on. Yeah,
Right.
it's like anyway, it was
Well,
bad.
this is some weird pellets. Oh, see, it fell off.
Yeah.
That's all right.
Oh no.
I'll go one fang in, guys.
There you go.
It's
Nagel
it's some
toothing.
white pellets or something, and you're supposed to heat them up, and it turns into this clear goopy stuff, and you're supposed to fill the tooth with it, and then put it on your own tooth.
Yeah.
And then I mean, it like snaps. I mean, when you take it off, it kind of like snaps. I'm thinking, no, I don't know what that is. I don't trust that. So I went. I got denture glue. And you know, denture glue is only a couple bucks, and at least I know it's safe enough. It won't harm my teeth, and I won't have to use like a pair of pliers. Oh, thanks.
You just get pliers to pull your teeth out. I couldn't get mine to stick. My daughter was watching; they were falling out. And then my sister was like, "Yeah, you need to use that denture glue." And I was like, "Oh, I didn't even think of that. Some poly grip or whatever, you know?"
Right.
Yeah. So
that's what I used, but I didn't put enough on this one apparently because it fell off. So it's okay.
Now you know. But
now I can only do one hole, guys. I'm fanging it with one.
Yeah, and you bought your wig. I see colors in your hair, and
yeah. And I got I figured why not? I don't get to dress up anymore, and so I figured this would be a fun opportunity.
Right, I love it. It looks great.
Thank
you.
I
was gonna go over how to do scarring. I'm sorry I'm running late tonight. I wasn't expecting it to be so behind.
That's okay. Sitting here shooting the shit. Hi, Glenda. How are you?
Doing favors, and that's where it ends up biting me in the butt, you know.
Well,
which I didn't mind,
but only
a
couple of minutes.
Yeah, well, I felt bad because I don't like taking away from your time and your video.
That's all right. We were hanging and waiting.
Okay.
I agree, Susan. Yeah, I wouldn't use the glue that come with it. I'm thinking, oh my God, what is that crap? I don't want that in my mouth.
Yeah.
Hi, Raven. Welcome. So
Raven
yes, we are here. Go ahead.
Raven, she did some awesome horror makeup. Raven did. I don't know if you saw it on her Facebook.
No, not yet. No.
Oh, it looks really, really good, Raven. Just want you to know that
fantastic.
I loved her.
Just to go check that out.
Yeah, it was great.
Nice.
Jeez.
So I know. Did you see the post, the short that I did? I was playing around with that too. I'm thinking, I haven't done scars and stuff in so long.
I know.
I was just messing around on my hand. I go, hey, that looks pretty good.
Yeah, right. So after I ran in the Face of Horror 2 years ago and was top 5, I got sponsored by what's called I can't say it right. Sorry. I'm really bad at it. It's called Meron Makeup. And you can buy it online. I like buying my makeup online because it seems like the store makeup is either old or like even the Spirit stuff. When I was stocking the shelves, some of the makeup was from last year. So I don't know how old the makeup is or how well it holds
with the shelf life.
Yeah. So then I'm like, okay, so if it's old, I don't want to be buying that stuff. And it seems like the store-bought makeup just isn't as nice. But this company, they're not that expensive, but That's who sponsors my horror makeup. So I'm gonna be using their latex tonight and showing how to do
Nice.
some scarring.
Yeah, I wish I could do
Figure out
latex.
how
I
to
can't.
do.
I'm allergic to it.
I know. I feel bad for people that can't use latex. I'm lucky
That's
enough
okay.
that I
I mean,
can.
the second best thing is, cotton balls and Elmer's glue, guys.
Yep, there you go. That's
That's what
right.
I used for the scar I did on my hand.
Oh, good. Did you show people that?
I
Did
put
you?
it on a short on
Yeah, I
my
saw
page.
that.
Yeah, that's Elmer's glue and a cotton ball.
But I gotta figure out like which way to face the camera on here. I'm just gonna put latex on my face. This might be really messy, guys, because I haven't done it live before. And then the easiest thing that I use is just toilet paper. I know it looks horrible, but you can kind
Supposed
of
to look
like,
horrible,
yeah, you can manipulate the toilet paper into shapes.
right?
It's so easy. You don't have to be perfect with it. Just like I said, manipulate the toilet paper and stuff because it'll go really thin and it adheres to your face. I'm not sure what Raven used, but hers was really thin and then it looked ripped. It was kind of zombie effect. But I'm
Right,
trying to do Freddy scars for you guys. And then I just go over it again with the latex like a cement. And
right,
it sticks really well. I know it looks funny, but it's just a base.
right.
Yeah. And you can do clean faced or put foundation on first, which I usually do like some foundation first because it comes off easier.
Right.
And then paint over it.
Now, do you use a primer as well or no?
No, I've never used the primer. I think it's just easier to use like a foundation underneath it because then it doesn't irritate your skin and it does like clean up easier. I wonder if I should put, that's a big
Oh,
scar.
thank you, Faith. It was
She
fun doing the scar.
She's complimenting your scarring.
And then Raven says, "Yeah, I use latex and tissue as well."
Oh, nice.
Sorry, guys.
Like,
Tissues.
Well, you asked, hey Raven, did you use like Kleenex tissue? I'm using toilet paper just because it's thicker, but hers looked really, really thin, and it looked like it ripped really thin, which was really cool. Like her Facebook was really neat. Her
Maybe because the thinner it is, the more realistic it's going to look.
Mm-hmm. Mine's just gonna look like
Goodness.
a really deep gash in my cheek.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Which I did one of my videos on this, but I made it look pussy and I had maggots all over my face.
Oh God.
Yeah, it was bad. I have it posted on my page, and it was one of my first videos I did on my YouTube. And I don't think it got a whole lot of views because I had just started.
Right.
But yeah, it was really good though. It came out really good. It was really creepy. I know it looks funny. I've got toilet paper on my face.
She passed out in the bathroom. It was one of those.
Yeah. Well, see,
morning
like
after deals.
Freddie's skin is still like normal looking. You know what I mean? He doesn't look like he's decayed or zombified. So we're gonna go Freddie scarring here, or just show you how to do scars. But
excuse me, Raven says that she likes the Kleenex, but I made it a flat surface and then I cut and ripped.
Oh, nice. Yep. So she had it flat on her face and then pulled it apart.
And then pulled it. Yeah, did the texture to it.
Nice.
See, but that's how you got to look at it when you're doing it, is thinking, okay, how would this look if it was real?
Right.
So you just go with the image in your head, and it's usually the best way to go. Now, what are you applying now?
I'm just applying more of my foundation to give it like the flesh color before I start painting in the Thanks for asking. Sorry. I'm just kind of.
That's all right. That's what I'm here
Because
for.
I've got all the other makeup colors, but I'll be adding blood and stuff to it after I give it just some flush look to it. Blend it in with my face. It's so fun to do like horror makeup too. I think it's just fun because you can just get creative with it.
I love
I
all
like,
the special effects makeup, any of
yeah.
it. It's just, it's amazing what they can do with makeup nowadays.
Right. And they do some pretty crazy stuff. They even can do like animated stuff with it, you know?
Right.
Yeah. We'll see how messy we can get. I'm going to use just some of my, some more of my horror makeup. There's different colors with it. Start painting in the color.
Yeah, because you've got that great palette that you got.
Mhm.
Had some great colors.
Yeah, and they're really creamy. They're not, like I said, they're not the store-bought ones. They're really nice to blend. So I'm just going to add some like deep cuts in here, like Freddie. Starting to look like some stuff going on, huh?
Yes.
Can't even really tell them I have a bunch of toilet paper on my face. Might need to let some of it dry up. It'll harden really well after it dries too.
Right.
So I might have to give some of it a few minutes, but
Julie D says, she goes, I would be in a mess. I'm such a mess trying this. But see, that's the beauty of it. Even if you mess it up, nobody's going to know it.
oh yeah, and then you can like take it off and redo it if you really don't like it, you know.
Right. You just play around with it. Reagan wants to know if that is the Jason palette.
No, I'm not using my Jason palette, but thanks, Raven. No, this is just my makeup foundation that I use every day just for the flash color because it matches my foundation that I already have on. And then, like I said, it's the Mehron. It's spelled Mehron. I hope I'm saying it right. I don't know, but yeah. So they sent me some horror makeup to use after I was in that competition. They sent me some fake blood and some coagulated blood.
Oh, pretty cool. Hi, welcome. Glad to see you're here.
Watch me do some. Now I'm painting on with blood.
Now, how many different kinds of brushes do you use while you're doing this?
Oh, well, that's a good question. I have just you can use makeup brushes, but I use acrylic paint brushes, like actual paint brushes.
Right.
Which is funny. So I have a few different sizes for like, just a few different ones. You don't have to go expensive either. I'm just using a few different sizes, like one for bigger spots on my face. This one's a little finer tipped for getting in the cracks. Yeah. And then some smaller ones for details if I wanted. But. Oh, that blood looks good.
It's a good thing everybody knows what we're doing. Anybody would hear this, they'd say, what did she just say?
The blood looks good.
Blood looks good.
Yeah. Well, look at Laura's that she's got going on her face. She got all ready for this. Oh man, that's starting to look nice. You guys see that?
Yeah, that is looking really good.
Looks like
I know. My husband goes, what are you doing? I say, all right, I got an hour to get this makeup done.
Yeah. Oh.
That's why one of my fangs fell off.
Looks like Freddie just slashed the crap out of my face.
Yeah, something got you.
Mm-hmm. I think he was more like boiled pock marks.
You pretty much.
Yeah.
Wayne says, great stuff, Carla. My girlfriend is liking this. So looks like
good.
I'm going to be used to as a guinea pig.
Oh, nice. Have her play with
on
it.
Halloween.
Yeah, if you're not
Oh, run,
allergic
Wayne,
to
run.
it,
It's
have,
fun.
have her paint on your face. No, that's cute. That's fun. Have your other half do it with you. That would be fun.
Well, at least he's up for it. I could imagine me saying something to my husband. He'd say, get the hell out of here. He'd say, get out of here. I ain't doing that.
Yeah.
He's
Oh,
no fun. Of course, I used to get looks every year when we would dress up for Halloween and the stuff we do for Halloween. He's just shake his head.
oh yeah. I'm just using my foundation to fill in the outside so it doesn't look like it's attached. Don't want to have it look like it's attached to my face, more like it's blended.
Right. Now, for blending, do you use just brushes or do you use a sponge as well?
I do have some sponges, but I like the paint brushes to fill in.
Okay.
Yeah, it's all preference. It really is.
Excuse me. Yeah, everybody has their favorite.
A lot of people use like those makeup sponges, for blending their foundation, but I never use those.
I
I do
love
just
them.
use a brush. Do you love the sponges?
Oh, yes.
Oh, good. I
They're
don't
great,
know. I should
great
have,
for blending. But then when you want the detailed work, then yeah, the brushes is the way to go.
yeah, I should probably get some of those little sponges and play around with them and see
Play
how.
around with them. Yeah, it just gives it a nice smooth finish. Very well with blending. I think
Wonder if
also it's a lot less work as with the paintbrush. You keep going over it. With a
right.
brush, with a sponge, just does it for you
Mm-hmm.
a little quicker, I think. But again, it's preference.
Oh, it's looking pretty good, I think. Look like it got clawed
It
up.
does. Yeah, yeah. Well,
I
it's
can
either
go,
Freddy or a Grizzly got you, one or the other.
no kidding, right? I can go in with like a darker color and blend the red, like use darker colors to give it depth,
Mhm.
around the red. But it's all just play around with it, You don't have to be perfect.
Right.
It can't be perfect on live either, because it's
Well,
really
no,
awkward. To me, it's awkward
scars
to
aren't
do it.
perfect.
It's hard to do it like on camera and see what you're doing. In my
Right.
yeah.
Oh, it's actually for the first time. It's coming out pretty good on camera. Noah
Ooh,
says it's looking great, Carla. Good work.
oh, thanks. As long as it looks like scarring, I
Yeah,
think
it
it
does.
looks pretty bad actually.
It's getting there.
He just took his big glove to my face.
And then what you do is after the show, you go out and sit on your porch and freak out your neighbors.
Right?
Is that bad? I'm sorry, it's bad.
Oh no, I think that'd be funny. They'd be like, "What just happened to you?"
My
Got
cat, my cat.
right? He's a beast.
uh, he's pissed I didn't get any catnip.
Mean cat. My cat gets mean on catnip.
Oh, does he?
Yeah, I don't know why.
Mine gets like she's stoned. She just kind of like
Oh,
rolls
okay.
around on the floor.
Mine gets mean. He's like grumpy.
Isn't that weird how it affects them in different ways?
Yeah.
It's weird stuff. Raven says she's loving the red.
Oh, good. The red lipstick part.
Pretty much, she said that red is so good. That's what she said.
Oh,
It is. It's a good color. You got to have the right red for scars, guys. Actually, like I said, it's a blend of many different ones because you want to get that depth.
right. Yep. Just like you said.
Right. It's, show that that it's a deep, nasty wound. Yeah, that's looking good. Yeah, looking really good.
I could do that to my whole face. I won't, but anyway. Yeah, I think it came out pretty well actually. What do you guys think? It'd be good to just walk out, something quick. How long did it take me to do it? Not very long, right?
Not long at all.
That's cool. Because then just like a quick, I'm going to get ready to go out kind of makeup, I'm just trying to blend it with my face so it doesn't look so, it looks really bright on the camera. Or is it just me?
It is. It's a good blood red color.
Okay.
And if that's what you're going for, then no,
Oh, yeah.
that is perfect.
Oh, good. Yeah.
I mean, if you wanted, also just let everybody know, if you wanted to make it look older, then you would add like, browns or black.
Yeah, or even
darker
like
red.
green. I used some green and yellow for the pus looking around it in my video. I'll post my video on my YouTube and my Facebook page so people can see what I'm talking about.
Right.
With the one that I did with the maggots, because I wanted to look like it was infested. Yeah.
Raven says, oh shit, maybe try do a few layers of latex in the whole or on the whole face and just start ripping. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Just do it and then add and then rip. I like how she had hers because it was really thin. It looked like
Right.
she was a zombie.
Rob says he looks like that after a bottle of whiskey and a large pizza. A large pizza. What's going on over at your house, Rob?
A large pizza?
And a bottle of whiskey, and he wakes up like that. Susan wants to know, is there a certain brand of latex to use?
I would use that Neuron latex too. You can find it on Amazon. I think they have their own website too, but that's the kind that I use. It's really nice latex. And it comes in a fairly large size. I mean, different sizes, but that's the one that I use. Well,
that looks good, Carla. Yeah, it blends right in.
Yeah, this is all nice, and then you got the flashed up. Yeah. If I just sat here and took my time, I would blend it really well and all that. But this was just a quick, fun show you how to do something simple so you guys can get all dressed up and look scary. And it took like what 20 minutes to do?
Oh my, maybe.
Yeah,
maybe a
20,
little under
20, 30 minutes. That's not bad. I mean, to get ready if you're like in a rush to go to a party or something and want to get something quick, and it's actually pretty sexy, I think.
Yeah, Raven says that looks sick.
Thanks, Raven.
Says that looks badass. Yeah, it does.
Awesome.
And it was quick.
Yeah.
You guys are going to have to go over to Raven's and check out hers.
Yes.
I haven't had a chance to check them out yet.
Yeah. Raven, do you have coagulated blood too? Because I have the liquid blood for like in the holes that I did the liquid blood, but I used coagulated blood on the maggot part, and look, it's gooey, so it's fun because like
Let me see. Are you going to apply some of that so you can see?
Yeah, you can drip it.
Oh, okay.
Over the bone, so it looks like it's just stringing out.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
See, here, I'll just put some on for you guys. It's like all running. See how it's just dripping on it?
Yeah. And I actually like the color. It gives a lot more depth to what you got going on there.
This stuff is fun. It looks real. It looks like real blood that's just oozing out of my wound. That it adds like so much to the effect of it too, to get that coagulated blood.
Rita said no, she only got gel blood. I have a tickle in my throat. My God, sorry guys.
I could definitely go over the edging with the latex more and then blend it better. But anyway, that's what it looks like to just something quick and easy. And then you can definitely paint in it more. And but like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect. When you're out running around trick or treating and want to look like scary, there you go.
Right.
So fun.
Raven says Raven says I got desperate and used normal red acrylic paint as well.
There you
I've
go.
heard people doing that. Yeah.
Yep. Acrylic paint's great because it's a plastic base. And then you can either, it peels off or washes off with water really well. So,
Right.
Raven's on the right track with that. I do have,
She's got it going on.
I do have acrylic paint that I use sometimes too. So,
Alyssa says it looks amazing.
thanks, Alyssa.
Yeah, it's just quick and easy. That's great. Quick and easy. So if you're stuck for a costume, then just slap some toilet paper on your face, guys.
That's what I use. Seriously, it's a great base. And Raven, if she used tissues, that's even thinner. So that's where she got that ripped effect with hers. Her skin looked really thin and
right.
torn up and very fragile with her zombie look that she had going on. It was really cool. I'm going to talk you up, Raven, because I was really impressed with it.
Nice. Nice. So now, yeah, we're all curious. We're going to go check that out.
Yeah. And then we've got Laura, so beautiful over there. Now I just want to run around the town with you. And but it's Sunday and we can't do anything.
Hi, Tanya. Hi.
I think most people did their Halloween parties yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
Tanya says it looks real. It does.
Good.
It's amazing what you could do with just the few simple things. Raven said she's blushing.
Oh, good.
No, everybody should check it out. If it's the kind of thing you guys are into, I mean, it's nice. It's even you guys should do like tutorials and put them up so that people could see.
Right, just on our Facebook or whatever. If she felt like that'd be cool, just go for it. If she's comfortable doing it.
Yeah, because I thought about doing it when I was doing the craft that I did on mine face tonight. I'm like, oh, I don't have time to pull the camera out. And
yeah. Well, and then you got some people that do reels and they do like the whole show of it, and it's just awesome. So I'm like, I'm not really that talented, that level with the editing and stuff, because they'll do with music or whatever. There's
no, it still would have come out good. It would come out good.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the whole editing process too. But there's one lady on there on Facebook that I saw one of her reels, and she'll like just do the makeup all over. And when she's running like the liquid makeup over her eye, the eye will be a different contact color. And then like when she's done, and she does it with like Disney voices or Disney music, and like she turned herself into like Scar from The Lion King, and she's done Beetlejuice and Mad Hatter, and she's awesome. Like she's really good. Yeah.
Well, I mean, the more you do it, the better it's going to get. So
right. Yeah.
Practice makes perfect.
Right. There you go. I should do like horror ones where I'm talking like Freddy or something, and like
or something going on, and
that'd be cool.
And a different scar every week.
Right. Yeah. So I've been doing these face your fear videos, and I just posted my second one. So I'm having people vote for what their worst fears are. And the first one I did was worms. So that's the maggots that I used for it. And because I hate worms. I hate worms. I think it just grosses me out. It's like one of my fears next to drowning. Drowning's a big one for me. But the maggots and the worms, I hate worms. And then I had a vote, and people voted for spiders. I had live spiders on my face.
Yeah, no, that's where I draw the line. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so I'm doing actually facing your fears. In this next poll, people voted for needles. So I'm going to be doing piercing needles and stuff. Anyway, I'll have to work on it and post it, but I'm doing face your worst fears, like literally face your fear.
Oh my goodness. Mm-hmm. So those were real spiders.
Yeah, they were real spiders. And it was getting towards the end of the season, and I didn't have as many to collect because I went out in the cemetery and collected them off the flowers and put them in a big jar, and then had my daughter dump them on me because I couldn't see with my contacts. I was like, I can't see,
Right.
just pour them on me. I wanted a bunch of them, but it was getting cold, and I was like, shit, I'm running out of time, and I can't find them now. I had 7. I found 7 out in the cemetery. So when
Yeah, I'm with Julie. She's like, oh, hell no. Yeah, it's right. Yeah, it's what Faith says. No, 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 no.
yeah, there's a scar. I did.
Raven says the fear of holes would be pretty cool makeup too.
Yep. Yeah, my daughter's scared of pores and holes, and I want to do that fear too, but I'm having people vote first. So I had glass, needles, and holes for the next vote, and so far it's needles. So I'm gonna do needles next.
Raven said, what was the third in the vote?
It was the holes. Yeah,
The
but they
holes.
didn't vote for that. But I'll be doing that one eventually. It kind of grosses me out too, since we're talking about icky stuff. Like some spiders will carry their babies on their back and then they
Oh,
run.
yeah.
Like that stuff is just nasty. Or frogs will lay their eggs in their skin in the pore.
Yeah.
And then you've got the egg in there, and then they break open and the baby froggies come out of their skin, and that stuff is sick. Like, it's gross. But I'm gonna do something like that with like the pores where they're actually in above the skin, and raise my skin up and have like stuff like that in there. But it'll be down the road once it gets voted for.
Rob says spiders ain't bad, especially when one crawls across your face when you first wake up. Yeah, no, I just
You don't want to wake up like that.
I don't want nothing to do with the spiders. That's the big no.
Right.
She wanted to know, oh God, Wayne. He says, please tell me you didn't use real maggots. She did.
I super glued them.
Oh God.
I super glued them to the tissue.
Oh no.
you can use fishing bait. But yeah, it's
you wanted them to move.
Yeah, it's gross. It's pretty gross. So,
yeah, that crosses a line for me too. I don't want that on my face.
I'm sorry, but yeah, I'm going realism.
yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I want it to be like face your fear. Like it, I get scared of it too. I didn't like doing it. Like the spider one was really hard for me because I was like, oh God, here we go. And I don't want to get, nobody wants to get bit or anything.
No.
Not that like, they would do that. They really just want to scatter. They're just like, I'm getting out of here. I don't know what's going on.
Well, I just don't want them on me.
Yeah, I don't understand why people have like tarantulas and scorpions. I'm like, what are you gonna do with it? I mean, they're cool. I don't think they're cool, really. I like jumping spiders. I think they're cute. They got cute little
fake maggots.
No.
I hope she used real ones, Raven. She crossed the line. Wayne says to use Rice Krispies.
Oh, yeah.
Good idea.
Mega eggs.
I would do that.
Rice Krispies. Yep. Mega eggs.
Rice Krispies.
Hey, it would work. It looks like
it's driving me nuts.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Jeez. Maggots and rats. Now that's I missed what it said.
Rats are gross. I don't know how I could do rats. I mean, I don't want to go to the pet store and buy a bunch of rats and have them
right
face. Like
I'm saying, yeah, maggots and rats. Go ahead.
I wouldn't hurt the rats, I just like, okay, let them crawl on me, big deal, but then what am I going to do with like 5 rats?
Right. Yeah, Rob says maggots and rats. Now he's pooping his pants.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, so it's, I mean, that's the whole purpose of using the fake makeup, so you can make it look real, but you don't have to go that far.
Yeah, right. You don't have to go to my level. the
Carla
horror.
is dedicated.
I'm a dedicated horror addict.
She's going all out just
Yeah.
to satisfy her audience. The dedication,
Mhm.
we appreciate it.
Yeah, I don't want to hurt living things either. I was like, the spiders at least will run away. I wasn't really comfortable with the real maggots because gluing them, they just are like, I didn't want to hurt those spiders. I'm one that, unless they're bad spiders. I'm sorry. If they're a bad spider, they're dead. They're a dead
So,
spider.
I don't want any of them on me. As they can stay
Yeah,
outside where they belong.
right. House spiders, whatever, they're dead spiders. But
Yeah, Carla said, Carla.
it's
Faith
okay.
says she would never let 5 rats crawl on me. Yeah, no, that's,
Should I do rats?
and I don't, mind me. I mean, domestic rats aren't a big deal.
Right. Oh, I wouldn't
So,
do live ones. What if they had like disease or something? Yeah.
well, again, like you said, you didn't get them like at a pet store.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But then it'd
And
be like,
just
oh,
then what do you do with them?
I just adopted 5 rats that I don't play with because I never had rats growing up.
Right.
My sister had a hamster, but I had snakes. Anybody scared of snakes?
No.
I had snakes growing up.
All right, I got to take this off. It's driving me nuts.
Oh, you're okay.
But yeah, it's and you to going out and just adopt that, just for what you're doing.
Yeah, I don't see you doing that. I wouldn't feel good.
Yeah. Where the hell is this stupid pin? I don't even know. Okay, guys, ask Carla questions. I'll be right back. I just want to take this stupid thing off. It's driving me nuts.
Thanks, Laura. We can just chitty chat. Let's see if I can get the chat pulled up, guys. Let's see. It probably took me away. I can't see the chat when I'm on live, guys. Sorry. I'll just have to talk to you while she is gone for the minute. So that's all good. But yeah, maybe in the comments you guys could mention like what you think would be scary to do next. Hopefully this looks good. I mean, this was quick.
Okay.
Oh, look, she's back. That was quick. I can't see the chat. So I was just having
well, the thing kept pulling the headphones kept slipping down, and it just kept pulling and pulling. It was driving me nuts. So I had to get rid of it. Okay, let's see. We're trying to think of. Gotta get the glasses so I can see
what they thought would be scary to do next.
Susan likes snakes and all types of reptiles. Slugs. Slugs. Yeah, I don't. Slugs gross.
Yeah, it's hard to find slugs here in Montana. I can find garter snakes.
We could send you some slugs.
Yeah, snakes would take me a minute in the spring to try to find some of those guys. And they're not mean. If they bite you, you can get salmonella from snakes, from reptiles. So you gotta be careful.
Right.
Yeah.
Julie, slugs are, they're gross. They are.
Yeah, we don't have snails or slugs in Montana. Unless they're in the freshwater, like the creeks. Right. You can find little snails, but like in California, I used to see slugs and snails all the time down there. But we don't have them here.
Okay, Wayne has a question. Wayne wants to know, Carla, question from my girlfriend, Donna. Is there anything you can use instead of latex?
Oh, that's just what you mentioned, Laura. I didn't
Elmer's glue.
Yep. Kind of like plaster of Paris. You can probably mix it with like, some glue and flour and water.
When I did the one on my hand, all I used was Elmer's glue, and you take a cotton ball and pull it apart. Okay. And then just use little pieces, and you get that all covered in the glue and attach it to the hand. Nice. And then you got time to shape it up until it dries.
There you go.
And then you add your color.
Yeah,
that's all I use. And then it peels right off, and then you could save it and then stick it anywhere you want.
Awesome. So there you go, Wayne.
Because I have a latex thing. I have allergies to that. So the Elmer's glue is just, it's not toxic. So it's anybody has allergies to latex.
Yeah.
Then I would recommend the Elmer's glue.
What did you use on your face and your eyes, Laura?
It's all eyeshadow.
Oh, okay.
I know it's really not the clear picture, but yeah, it was just Red. Two
Mhm.
different shades of red eyeshadow.
Mhm.
I did the darker at the top, and then the lid is the black shadow with the black liner.
Nice.
I can't know if you guys see, I do have false lashes on.
I did notice they're so
First time I've ever done that. Last time I'm going to do that.
they're hard, huh?
So now I have a whole ton of lashes. I don't know who to give to. And then just I have all kinds of colored eyeliners, and it's
Mhm.
just like a purple, and then the red shadow to make the veiny effect.
Mhm.
And the base was just a white foundation.
Okay.
And I didn't put it on very heavy, just a little bit, because when you have vampire, they're pale.
Yeah. It did
And
give.
then just your highlighter,
Mhm.
um, uh, to give you that the depth with a little gray, and the
It looks
lipstick
really
is
good.
black eyeliner and red lipstick, and I just
Mhm.
blended it all. And
Yeah, it looks great.
so
Is
thanks. I had
Raven
fun doing it.
yeah, is Raven still in the chat?
Yes, I think
I
so.
was
She
gonna
wants to
ask
know.
her, she did something around her eyes that looked like her eyes were kind of bleeding.
I'm gonna put
I
these
was
on so I can see.
wondering what she used for that. Like it kind of reminded me of watercolor paint. It was really light.
Oh, could have been. Let's see if I missed any questions. Ta-da. You put. Rob says you put beer in a tub in your garden to get rid of slugs. They go mental for it and get pissed and died. Oh, really?
I didn't know.
Susan wants kissing roaches.
Oh boy, the hissing roaches.
No,
How
I
do you
don't want
find them? I'd have to like order them.
gross. It's gross.
Them shipped
Uh,
in from Amazon.
okay, Raven, are you saying that you're a germaphobe, or you want to know if Carla's a germaphobe?
I'm not a germaphobe, but I'm sure it's a
I'm a
phobia. A
I'm a
phobia.
tad bit of a germaphobe.
I wonder how you would do that, fear. Like
Somebody
germophobia.
with something really dirty.
Yeah, right. I'm thinking like,
Julia, I love the lashes. I used to wear them all the time. I'm surprised I was able to, because I thought for sure that I was going to be a swollen mess. But I figured, okay, my eyes are watering, so it adds to the effect.
yeah, you're doing okay.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
doing fine. Yeah, but
Okay,
as soon
good.
as I'm done, I'm ripping these things off. It does take time to get used to them. It's a really freaky feeling. Let's see. Oh, okay. Raven says, "Oh, I tried to draw veins around my eyes with a gray liner. Yeah, that's what I used. It was just
Okay.
a liner, and a tapered, angled brush. Oh, and I did the liner first, and then I took the red eyeshadow that I had, and I used the angle brush, and then I went over it with the eyeliner,
Oh,
and it softened the eyeliner and gave it that effect of you know popping ruptured veins. I guess is what you would call it."
yeah.
Susan says, I use black shadow to get the sunken look on my cheeks. Yeah, it's just a blend of all of that. Um, blending is the key to any kind of makeup. Whether you're using your own, just your daily makeup, or, like what Carla was doing. I mean, that's a lot of blending, and it makes it look more real.
Mm-hmm.
So you'll see that on any like video you watch or tutorial, that the blending is very, very important. You find it in any artist will know that too. Like, because Carla's an artist. When you're
Right.
doing a drawing or any kind of, painting or charcoal or whatever, the blending and that just, blending it out, and it gives you that effect that you're looking for. Faith says, did you do a full false lash or individual? Oh no, I'd full. And yeah, you guys would have died laughing watching me put them on.
I can't imagine doing individual lashes. That would be tedious for me. I'd be like,
Yeah, I'd say the hell with this. I'm done.
yeah.
So yes, Susan says I use black eyeshadow and contour to give the sunken look on the cheeks. Yeah. But yeah, that's the whole trick, is the blending. Because you guys, like you see, like when Carla turns her face, you could see there the difference in the tones that she's got going on between the reds and the flesh tones. Um, it does. It looks like she just got nailed by a grizzly bear or Freddy or whatever, and
Mhm.
it looks fresh.
Right.
Now the one I did on my hand, also, I mean, you probably done this as well, Carla. You've probably done it more than I have, but when I did the one on my hand, inside the depths of the scar, I used black eyeshadow,
Yep. Yeah.
and then I fanned it out with the red,
Right.
so it looked like it was an old open wound.
Mhm. Yeah. So this has got, I used the yellow and the green for the past look for the other one I did, and then you could do the brown and purple and black to do the depths inside. Like the purple definitely gives like the bruising effect, like what happens when your skin gets damaged, and you can go in the lines and do it just inside the
Right.
lining, yeah, to make it
Uh,
look bruised, but could definitely blend it more, add more latex and blend more with the foundation so it actually looks like it's part of my skin. You just ripped open my flesh.
right. Right.
Yeah, it's so
Let's
fun.
see. It is fun. It's fun to play around with. Like I said, my husband just looks at me and shakes my head. I said, "I go away."
Yeah, the veinies around her eyes. Um, I think it looked amazing. Like I thought she used like watercolor or something and it just
Oh,
ran
my
like,
mine.
oh, I don't know if, well, yeah, yours looks like that too, but what she did, it looked like she had a really light blood uh
Right.
coming out of around her eyes. It was just awesome looking. Yeah, it looked veiny, like she's saying. I was wondering what she used for hers, but
Yeah, and it's just a finely sharpened eyeliner, and then I just did it like I said with the red. Excuse me, eyeshadow, and then as you tapping through, it gave it a more natural feel. So you're drawing, you're doing just hitting that with that brush, and it gives it that
mhm.
natural vein effect, and it helps blend it out.
Yeah, it
What's
looks
Wayne
great.
said, Wayne? The fun part is washing it all off.
Oh no, not really.
Takes forever. Wayne
No.
says, "Oh no, my sister-in-law will want me to be a guinea pig. She'll end up pasting a penis on my face for sure."
Drawing one. Yeah.
Well, I don't know, man. Yeah, see, Raven, that she says she used an eyeliner and also eyeshadow with a very thin brush.
Okay.
I've got all kinds of brushes. I've got brushes from, painting, and I've got brushes for
Mhm.
doing fingernails. So it's all those really thin ones and all this.
Mhm.
Those were great.
Yeah. Really fine veins.
And yeah, so it's great when you have this stuff on hand.
Mhm.
And hi Ryan, how you doing? Any well, of course, any artist is going to have a ton of brushes
Oh yeah.
because
I have so many in my art set with my paint easel that I picked ones that I didn't really care got, used for
right.
this.
Well, I mean, the thing is, but you can wash the two. They have great
Mhm.
products out there where you can wash your brushes.
Yep. Yeah,
So
good
you can wash
brush
them out and
cleaner.
use
Yep.
them again. That's the beauty of it.
I could spend so much money in an art store. It's not funny.
I avoid
Yeah.
it because I get in trouble.
Yeah, Hobby Lobby, I'm just in the art section. I know people
Oh,
like the
oh yeah.
crafts and the flowers, but I'm like straight to the art with the canvases and paint palettes and stuff. And
Oh, I'm all over it because I use, even though, like you said, flowers and this, because
Mhm.
I think of what else. That's how my brain works. I go, oh, I've got this. What can I do with this?
Mhm.
And then poof, I'll turn it into something else.
Yeah, you've got little projects.
So it's, well, I mean, it's like you might use even just for like painting. If you get
Mhm.
that blank canvas, and if you add some fake flower, or even use the fake flowers
Mhm.
and put some paint on, and then I
Oh yeah.
paint with everything. I paint with
Yeah.
sponges. I paint with everything.
Oh, so creative.
It's I think it's just out of necessity. When you're younger, you don't have a lot of money, but you want those things.
Mhm.
So you think, okay, what am I going to use around the house to paint with, or to create something with?
Yeah.
Um, just
That's
like with
great.
the miniatures, when you're showing the miniatures, I love
Mhm.
miniatures.
Aren't they
I put
cute?
together 3 doll houses, and I've had a ball.
Oh, they're so cute. I love
And it's
that. Yeah.
all done. I've made everything. I mean, absolutely everything.
Mhm.
I went through a lot of popsicles because you use them for or craft sticks, for hardwood floors.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's
that's what I do. I put hardwood floors, tile floors. I use, old jewelry. I use everything and turn it into something else. And I should look up the pictures and share the pictures. The pictures were pretty cool.
yeah.
And I gave the houses away
Oh,
to
geez.
kids, the people that had little girls.
Oh, that's so sweet of you. I would love to see him if you did another one.
So yeah, I'll have to see if I got any photographs from when I put them together. Because it takes a couple of years, to be
I
honest.
bet. Yeah. There's this one girl on Instagram that I follow that does like miniatures like that, but she does kind of spooky. She does old movie rental play, and she's got like the tiny TVs at work and the cassettes, and it's so neat. I'll have to post that for you to see because I'm like, I love this stuff. Little mini
Yeah,
movie rental place.
it is fun. So and then it's when they get into hi Kiwi, welcome. When same thing with the theatrical. I've always loved the magic of makeup.
Hmm.
As far as you see certain movies, you're like, wow, how the hell did they do that?
Right.
And so then that's when you start getting nosy, trying to figure stuff out and play around with stuff. And when you find out that it's easy as toilet paper and some makeup.
Right. Yeah. They've got some like high tech stuff, but toilet paper works.
Yeah.
Yep.
Why bother with anything else when you
Yeah.
could
Well,
just,
I have like a thing of scar wax, and I'm like, I don't like using it because you got to apply it, and I don't know. It's just
I
not
don't like
as
the way it feels.
It's like it's kind of stiff.
Yeah, it's funky.
Wax stuff. I'll show it to you. I just don't like using it. I could have used it for my face, but then again, you gotta really apply with it, and it's just not very soft.
Right.
Like you can really like you work with it, and then it would take forever. And I'm like, I don't have time to do that. I don't want to mess with that.
No,
Yeah.
because you're getting the same effect with what you just did. So it's great.
Yeah.
Now, my question is, when you remove that, will you be able to reuse any of that or no?
Oh, remove what?
Will the scar that you've just created on your face?
Oh no.
Like I know when I removed the one I did on my hand, because it was done with the Elmer's glue, it peeled off in one piece.
I'm sure I could peel it off, but I think it might damage some of it. I don't think I could reuse it.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's tissue, toilet paper, but I can try and see if I can peel it off.
So, well, I mean, you don't have to rip it off now, but it was just
Yeah.
you've never had the experience where you could reuse it.
I didn't try with the last one because I had the maggots and stuff. I'm like, get it off me because
Oh, that's right.
like
Her
gross.
maggots.
And the one with the spiders, when I did paint my face first, and then I did a really thin spider web over my face, so they had something to crawl onto besides my skin.
Right.
To add the effect of the spider web, and that took forever to get all that stuff off my face because I had the horror makeup and paint and stuff going on. It was a mess to get off.
It took forever. Did you set
Yeah.
the spiders free after you were
Yes,
done?
they ran away. They crawled off. They're like, I'm out of here. I don't want to be on this crazy lady.
Crazy woman. What the hell's the matter with her?
Where are we? This isn't the plant I was on. The poor things. I bet they were in a panic. They just like
This ain't the cemetery. What the hell's going on
Yeah,
here?
exactly. Yeah, so I know next spring, I know it sounds funny, but when there's like tons of them out there, I'm gonna just collect a bunch of jars of them and then lay there and have my daughter pour them all over me. So I just have like a pile.
I
I
know,
know,
you
it's
crazy.
gross.
You're
I
crazy.
really want to do it. I ran out of spiders. It got too
You
cold.
are great. You brave. We had to say brave, but no, you're crazy. Raven says that she doesn't. It was hard to work with the wax. Yeah, it's not very pliable.
I agree. Yeah.
Thanks, Ryan. Ryan likes my. I'm only a thing. That's one fell off.
I love it though. It still looks awesome, Laura.
It's so I told my husband, keep it up, man. Take a bite out of you. All I get is get away from me. I always tell him, I says, fun. Just once I'd like to have him, dress up or do something. But he's like, no, my husband's old before his time.
Yeah. Oh.
I think it was born old.
It's just not
So,
his thing. Darn it.
well, he see me. I come out of the bathroom after I got all ready, and he's
Yeah.
just got this look on his face, like, "What the?" And I start laughing. Then he sees the fangs.
Oh shoot.
I'm
You
like,
didn't
"Come
feel
here,
like
honey. Get
he
out of here. Get away from me." That's what I get.
like yeah, the sexy succubi coming out of the bathroom.
Here I come.
I think it
Coming to
looks
get you.
great, Laura. That vampire
It was
going
fun
on.
doing it.
Yeah, you look great.
Actually, the other night I was going to go live with Angelina, but we ended up not doing it.
Oh,
And I was going to do pretty much because I knew you were doing the horror effects. So I was thinking I'll do this, on Angelina's show. I was going to have half regular makeup,
oh,
but
okay.
have jagged like skin
Mm-hmm.
all down like the center of my face, and then the other side was going to be skull.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
And I didn't end up doing it. And of course, I had already planned the vampire for tonight. So that's what I did for tonight. But I thought that was going to look pretty cool. Is
Yeah.
the half skull. And then, of course, like I said, there's that one seam,
Mm-hmm.
like the skin and the blood. And
Yeah, that'd
it
be
would have
cool.
been pretty fun. I still might do it just for the hell of it,
Yeah, definitely.
just to see how it comes out.
Yeah, I was excited to see what you were gonna come up with. I was like, I wonder what
I
she's
told you,
got.
well, see, it wasn't anything spectacular,
Oh
but
no, it's so great. I thought it was gonna be more of the scarring like you did on your hand. I'm like, oh, we're
my
gonna
hand,
both be scarred up. Yeah.
I thought about that. Like, no, let Cara do, let you do the scarring, and I'll just do, the vampire thing. And Raven says, do you know how to dry the wax after done putting it on the skin? Nothing worked. I tried mixing it with powder and stuff.
Yeah, I tried the latex too, and it just doesn't seem to. I don't know. It's just not fun to use. It's almost
For
like
that.
it's almost like
Go
you
ahead.
need some kind of adhesive to get it to stay on.
Yeah, because I remember using it one time when I was doing my niece's makeup for a costume, and
Mm-hmm.
it's just not the greatest stuff to work with. Very hard to make it blend and to stick, and it stayed wet. I don't know, and I think I don't know if I remember. We tried powder too,
Yeah.
and it just didn't work out. Kiwi says all I need for Halloween is to do my normal makeup. Oh, come on, it's not
Oh
true.
no.
That's not true.
Yeah, you don't have to be scary. Some people can do like really cutesy stuff too.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
when you go through YouTube, you go through the tutorials, you look and say, "Oh, gee, what kind of ideas should I get? What should I do?" And
Yeah.
I kept looking, going through, saying, "What am I going to do about the eyes? What kind of eyes makeup am I going to do?" And I went through a lot of them. I'm thinking, well, why don't I just do a basic, black and red eye, and that's it.
Yeah.
I think I was overthinking it. And then the more crap you put on, the more you get to take off.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you just go with it. I just bought kitty ears for yesterday, and you could do
Those were
glitter.
cute.
Yeah, do some, kitty nose, just something simple. It's still dressing up and cutesy, so it doesn't have to be
I was
over.
going to say something when you were on with Karen. I go, "Oh, I really should get the cute
Definitely
ears."
need glue. I know. I agree, Raven. It's just like, what kind of glue do you want to use for something like that?
He's Raven. That's terrible. She
Eyelash
puts on her
glue.
natural face as scary as AF. Oh,
Oh
come
no,
on.
I think she looked great. I've seen her without the makeup, and she looks great. Women are so hard on themselves.
Yeah, they are. See, even Julie said, she goes, "Oh, rubbish, you are gorgeous." See, because nobody ever sees themselves as gorgeous. So listen to everybody else. You're gorgeous,
Mhm.
Raven.
Mhm.
Dragon says, from what I've seen, the movie makeup effects artists have gotten away from wax and just use the latex now. Yeah, because it's easier to work with.
Mhm.
But see, then it comes in turn people that have allergies towards latex. So I'd like to know what they use either underneath it. Because I know when I did this, I got to watch what I put on my face. So what I did was the foundation that I normally use, I put that on first.
Mhm.
all over my face. And then I used a primer over that.
Mm-hmm.
So I have 2 barriers, and then I put on the white. So this way, otherwise, if I didn't, I know I probably would have woke up with big red blotches tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I had my foundation on too. I usually put, like you said, a barrier
Yeah,
on your skin because it will get irritated with all the chemical stuff.
right. And you just don't know how your skin's going to handle it. So yeah. And even I always say, oh, test on your hand. No, the hand, your skin on your hand is different than your face.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, big deal. You could use whatever on your hand and then you put it on your face and then you end up in the emergency room, for God's sakes.
Right.
Raven says, I think it's called spirit glue.
Yeah, I've seen that.
It's, drying part of the wax. That's what confuses me. Yeah, I just stay away from the wax. What you guys are using it just looks more real.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's how I found out. Go ahead.
I think the wax you can like mold to make different like extra chin, like if you want your chin longer or your nose and stuff, but that's what
Right.
she's talking about with the wax molding. But as for the drying part, I don't know either. But yeah, I've heard of the spirit glue. Sorry, Laura, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, that's fine. I was just reading off what everybody was saying.
Oh, okay.
Dragon says, I know for medical gloves, they use Nutrell now. Yeah, because that's how I found out I think it was the powder inside the gloves that used to bother me because I had to wear them all the time because being in the dental field.
Oh.
I always had to have gloves on, when I was working with
Mhm.
patients. And I always tell them, don't get the ones with the powder. God, I can't touch that stuff. Welcome back, Friday. Ryan says, I do think you could use Elmer's glue like school glue. It shouldn't have any problem. Yeah, that's what I used, the Elmer's. It's the safest route for anybody that has allergy problems. Ryan wants to know, are your fangs set glue or like caps? They're like just caps. And then you can use, I use the denture glue just to adhere them to my middle tooth. And because out of this stuff, like I said, I was afraid to use it. It was weird.
Yeah, the denture glue works so much better.
So yeah, you just put it on there, and it's it's not toxic, and it's
it just sounds funny. I'm using denture glue, but it works better than that glue that you
right. I'm sticking my fangs on with the denture glue.
Mm-hmm.
Good night, Julie. Thanks for hanging out. I'm glad you had a good time.
Hi, Julie.
I thought that this would be fun to learn how to do this and let everybody see how this was done. Gives people ideas because they still got time.
Yep. That's right.
Friday wants to know what you're gluing. Oh, we were gluing. He was asking about my fangs.
Pinatas.
How I glue the fangs on.
Yeah. Plaster of Paris.
And then Dragon says, yeah, Raven, spirit gum. They used it for gluing on clowns' noses as well. My clown makeup, I used the eyelash glue. Yeah, I was wondering if the eyelash glue, you could probably get away with that.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Use some of your eyelash glue. But then you need quite a lot of it depending on what you're doing, I guess. But.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. You're not too sure. Again, well, and it's all experimental. I mean, if you don't have any allergy issues, then you could probably use anything.
Yeah.
Friday goes, so dressed like that, are you visible in the mirror? Yeah, that's how I got it on.
That's great.
Oh, that's funny. He always comes up with something good. Yeah, I'd be in a heap if I couldn't see what I was doing. I had a hard enough time with the stupid eyelashes.
Can you imagine if you're like going vampire, Laura, and you start disappearing and you're like, I wasn't finished yet.
Yeah, what the hell happened? No.
You start vanishing. Oh, that's hilarious.
So yeah, that's what like I said, putting the eyelashes on, I'm thinking, oh God, how do girls do this every day? And I never used those when I was younger. I would just mascara and that was it.
Yep. Yeah.
So yeah, my son's girlfriend's laughing at me. I go, watch me do this. You're trying to keep the eye open to find out where you're supposed to put it. And then I had these little tweezers and This is a nightmare. The fun is going to be pulling them off.
It depends on the eyelash glue you have. Some of it's brutal.
It was the Kiss brand.
Oh, okay.
So hopefully it isn't going to be like, a big, I didn't put a lot on, just a really thin amount, just enough to stick it in place. So it's, because I was thinking, great, now when I try to take this off, I'm going to be able to get this off.
Yeah.
Without like ripping off my eyelid.
Right. Mine's a dark colored one and it's got a plastic base, so it kind of peels and it doesn't pull your lashes off with it, which is nice.
Right.
I'm not ripping my real lashes with the stuff. And then you can also peel it off the false lash so you can reuse your lashes more than once.
Right. Raven goes, I can't put on it. Yeah, this is my first time. It was definitely interesting. It took a couple of tries.
There you go. Then you
but I got it on there.
You get into contacts and you've got, oh man, Laura, if you think the eyelashes are bad.
Yeah, no, I can't do contacts. That's why I don't have them.
Let me go see if I can find mine. I'll be right back, okay?
Okay.
See if I can find my scary contacts.
Let's see, Faith, I want to try those magnetic ones. Actually, my son's girlfriend we were just talking about the magnetic ones, and I'm thinking, I don't know. When you're putting it, all I could think of is, what does it do to your eye? So, and I don't worry about it anyway, because I usually don't wear all this garbage. It's pretty basic makeup, so I ain't scaring the crap out of people, and I'm on my way, because I'm not high maintenance. I'm very practical.
Yeah. Practical
contacts. Yeah, Ryan says he's done contacts. Not fun.
So they're called a full sclera contact for the makeup that I did with the maggots to make my eyes look like. And so
hi Anna, welcome.
This is the company, and they were expensive, and they come in jars, which is insane. And they give you these huge tweezers to go with it. And it also has this little suction cup, if I can get it out of the box.
I've seen the little suction cup thing.
Yeah, so this suction cup goes on the contact. And then a full sclera covers the entire eye. Like, not just the front where your iris is.
Right.
So these, here, I'll show you. They're in the case.
Well, Raven said, she put contacts in for the first time yesterday. It took her 30 minutes.
It's hard. See, and I naturally wear contacts. So I wear contacts. I wear glasses.
So it's nothing to you.
Yeah. But
I can't do it.
When I don't have my contacts in, I can't see.
That's why I wear these.
Yeah, I'm nearsighted. And so when I had my whiteout contacts in for my spider pictures and video, I couldn't see at all. I couldn't see any. I was blind. I was like, just pour them on me. I don't care. Like, just do it. I can't see what's going on.
Oh, yeah.
I could feel them, but I couldn't see anything. So I needed help. And then when I have these in, I can see out of these ones because they've got a mesh middle.
Right.
But I'm still nearsighted. I can't see far away. So these things are huge.
Yeah, I can't stick nothing in my eye.
And they're not fun to put in, Laura.
Because I thought, well, it would be cool if I got the red ones, but no.
Oh yeah.
I can't even put eye drops in my eyes. Never mind contact lens. So yeah. Oh, Carla.
Huge. And you have to really put them inside your lids. And I got one in and I was like, I'm not going to be able to get the other one in. And it's going to look horrible. I struggled with that second one forever to get it in. And it's a huge contact.
Yeah, that's too much.
Yeah. And it's thick too. Like they're really thick.
Oh, how did it feel in your eye?
It was horrible. I felt like they're so thick. It was not fun to put in.
Yeah, that doesn't even look like a good time.
But they're expensive, and I mean they're really cool. But I don't want to wear a full cover contact again if I have to, because
yeah, no, I
wasn't fun. And they're a very, very thick thing of plastic.
Right. So I mean, they would just you would constantly feel that.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it felt like I was wearing goggles. Like, you know, the water
Oh, geez.
goggles. The
Yeah.
water goggles on my eye. I felt like I was under just bad.
Yeah, I would find something else to use. Yeah, I couldn't. I mean, seeing that you're used to contacts, then
Yeah. But those
that's,
ones were hard for me to get in. They're so cool though. Like they're really cool, but you have to like literally physically hold your lid up and put them in. Crazy.
yeah, that wouldn't work for me.
Yeah.
It's just
The
not,
whited
would
out
not
ones,
work.
they just whited out my iris and my pupil, so my whole eye looked white. So I didn't have to
Right.
worry about forcing it in, but then I was blind. Then I couldn't see. So it was like, give or take.
Oh, wow. Rob says my mate had a set of contact lenses that made his eyes white. He didn't tell us, and he had them in and put them in a music festival, and we were all convinced that he had taken something. Oh my God. It's oh God.
Right.
Hi, Tails. Welcome, welcome. Oh, that's just that is the kind of joke I would pull though, but I can't put nothing in my eye.
Right.
But yeah, that's stuff that I would do. He said he had us fooled. Oh yeah. I'm always doing stuff like that. My poor husband. I do that stuff to my husband.
Like come out of the bathroom looking like a vampire.
Right. And just looking like, what the
I lost my reflection.
honey, have you seen
Have you seen me?
which really would be really funny if I would, and walked in on my parents.
Yeah.
And I, because I take care of my parents. They live downstairs from us, and
Oh.
so I would go downstairs and show my father probably, and he missed out on it because I was going to show him. He would have, he just really shook his head.
Oh, cute.
Hey, Dad.
You're still a kid at heart.
So, oh yeah, I'm always up for the fun.
Me too. I never want to stop celebrating Halloween. It's been my favorite.
It's big because we don't really decorate anymore. Because there's nobody's around, and I go, well, am I going to go through all that work by myself? And
Right.
so we didn't decorate. And like I was just saying at the beginning of the program when we were waiting for you to come, I don't give out candy anymore because all the kids grew up. We have no kids.
Oh, right.
No kids in the neighborhood. So
shoot.
I just, and when you do see a few coming through, that I enjoy the costumes and stuff. So it's fun. It's not as, the kids today, I don't know if they're just lazy.
Oh, yeah. My daughter was telling me about that. She volunteered at like something going on off base in the Navy in San Diego. And then she was doing apple cider and she was handing out candy. And she said, like, some of the kids don't even say trick or treat. I'm like,
No.
what is this stuff? What do you mean? You don't get candy unless you say trick or treat.
Exactly.
Or
Or,
how do you tell a kid that? Like, oh my God, what is wrong with people?
of course, back when I used to, when I was a kid, it wasn't just, we would do the trick-or-treating first. And we used to go around a couple times. We would have 2 different costumes.
Oh, okay. There you go.
We would, go around once, then go home, change the costume, go around again.
That's
It was
great.
candy, man.
Yeah.
And then after that, when we got older, then we would do trick-or-treating first. And then we would, of course, kids don't do that nowadays today. Eggs and shaving cream.
Oh.
And we used to throw eggs at each other, and I'd come home covered in eggs and shaving cream. It was just a bloody mess. It was just, and we used to have such fun. You get toilet paper, and you used to toilet paper the neighborhood.
That's good memories. Like, yeah, now you get in big trouble for doing something like that. Everybody's got a ring camera or something, vandalism.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man. Like, it's toilet paper. Like, don't
We did
somebody's car.
Well, my husband and I were dating, and we purposely did it on his block because his mother. And we toilet papered all the trees. And had it tied from one tree across the street to the other tree.
Yeah.
Parents would freak out. We were terrible. But it was funny. But yeah, the egg fights and the shaving cream were a blast. And you're right, Ryan. Yeah. Pillowcases. We didn't use no pumpkin buckets.
We had pillowcases too. Yep. Fill it up as far as you could. Get it to the top. Oh man. My dad used to check the candy too. Like go through it, like slightly open, then he was like questioning it. I'm like, oh my gosh.
What I'm guilty of that. I used to do that too.
Yeah.
I used to, when we lived in Missouri, my brother-in-law would say, he goes, "What are you doing?" I said, "Well, I'm checking the candy before the kids eat it."
Mhm.
"Oh, well, you don't have to do that here." I go, "Did they produce and manufacture the candy here in Missouri?" "Well, no." I said, "So how do you know what's going on with
Right?
it?"
You never
It could have
know.
been somebody having a bad day and then they stuck something in the candy.
Right? Yeah, you just
Hi,
don't know.
Angelina.
I know there
Uh,
was one time there was this elderly lady that was handing out popcorn balls and they looked so good. Like she had caramel ones and stuff and they were homemade. She was this little old lady. And we get them and I get home and I was so excited to try it and my dad took it away because it was homemade. He's like,
Homemade, yeah.
it's not in a wrapper. I'm like, Dad,
Yeah.
I
Oh,
want
the
it.
clean.
I want it.
Right.
Like that lady's gonna kill kids. You never know, but I
That's right.
doubt her.
Yeah, we were only allowed to keep stuff like that from people like my aunts.
Yeah. Well,
Because we all pretty much lived all in the same neighborhood. So, my aunt so and so made popcorn balls or
yeah,
apples or whatever. Then we got to keep them, but we didn't.
right.
We didn't. But we'd go all the different neighborhoods. The kids nowadays, it's just like um, uh, cousins' kids. They go to a few houses. They go, "Oh, I'm done." What do you mean you're done? Okay,
Or
you
they
know.
trunk or treat, and then trunk or treating is just easy. They don't have to
I,
go very far for that.
I don't know. Kids just aren't ambitious anymore. I don't know. Maybe they just don't enjoy it like we did.
Yeah. I like
Angelina
seeing
says that we're
how
looking great.
oh, thanks. I like seeing how
Thanks.
people decorate their houses.
Oh, me too.
Mm-hmm.
We've got some good ones around here this year,
Oh,
so I'm going to
nice.
drive around and take a look.
Yes, please. I would love if you shared.
So that would be a lot. Everybody's getting into the big creature
Mm-hmm.
things and stuff on their lawn, and so yeah, I'm going to have to drive around and see what we can find. I love that at Christmas too. We do that at Christmas too, but the Halloween ones are more fun.
Yeah.
Yes, Angelina, we did our hair and makeup just for you.
Thanks, Angelina. She's so nice. So nice. She's great.
So does anybody have any questions for Carla about her horror makeup or just I mean, you guys see her applied just to her face, but I mean, is there anything else that you'd like to know about how to apply on certain spots on your face, or what technique? What does she use? You're welcome, Angelina. Have you ever done I've seen a lot of people will black out one eye
Mm-hmm.
and then have an eye hanging down. Have you ever done anything like that?
Not a hanging eye, but where you make it look like you don't have anything, and then again you just put you can use tissue or whatever to cover your eye and blend it and make it look like there's nothing there. It's all playing with it. I suppose if you wanted to get like a fake eye, and if you
Right.
get like so this is hardening up to enough that you can run a needle through it, which I'm going to be doing for the next video, but you can run like a thread and needle and then hang something from it if that's what you wanted to do. Add fake
Right.
teeth to it. You can add fake teeth in there. You just buy like the ones that you did and then just glue them in there so it looks like my mouth's ripped open. I've got teeth.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's a great idea.
Yeah, that's where that spirit glue comes in that Raven was talking about, that you can adhese stuff to it. Use
And
the
just
latex.
stick it in there.
Mm-hmm.
Angelina says it looks so real. How did you do that makeup? Well, you're late. She did it while she was on
Okay.
air. Bad girl. No, Angelina's been busy today, so
Okay.
watching on the big screen, it looks like somebody ripped through your cheek. It was the cat.
Yeah,
we're blaming the cat.
that catnip made him mad.
That's funny.
My cat does not do good on catnip.
He was on the nip, guys.
Yeah, he gets mean. He's grumpy and like growly, and I'm like, dude, I thought it was supposed to make you happy. You know, you see cats
Uh,
around and being all weird, but he gets like, I don't know, just doesn't do
right.
well with him. Yeah.
Oh, she says she's gonna rewatch.
Okay.
So it's really easy. Anybody can do it. Rob wants to know, can you still eat food with that stuff on your face without it falling off?
Yep. It's hardened and it'll stay there till I want to take it off. I'll just peel it. It's kind of plastic based. Latex is kind of like acrylic paint, so it'll just peel.
Right.
But yeah, I can eat. If I had like more going on here, it might be difficult, you know, in the lip area. It'll come up more, but yeah.
Well, seeing that it's latex, would it tighten up? Is it tightening up as it
Oh yeah.
as it,
Mhm.
it dries? Yeah.
Yeah, but tightened and it's all hard here, so it's not. I can mess with it.
So pretty sturdy stuff.
Mhm.
Ryan says those fangs, bet you could bite. Yeah, I'm gonna go bite my husband after the show's over.
I suppose if you had that really
They're
good,
really sharp.
yeah, you could probably eat with those in, right, Laura? With your
Yes, they say
polygrip.
that you
Oh, there
can.
you go.
Yeah. So if you could eat something, you could pretty much probably bite somebody.
Hmm.
Um, I don't know. It's that's why you wonder where the weirdos come from. Then they're doing that. Angelina wants to know: is it sweat proof?
The latex part? No,
Yes.
it's not waterproof. Water and sweat, like enough of it'll start peeling.
Oh, that stinks.
Yeah, so if you get sprinklered or whatever, it'll start
Right.
peeling and it'll come off.
Yes, Angelina, they are. They're a plastic. I ordered them on Amazon. I got several sets of them, and they're
Those are
shaped to
great.
fit. You know, so you could add shorter. I could add shorter
Mhm.
ones if I wanted. But yeah, it's shaped so it fits the cuspid. And I just used denture glue to put them in place.
And they were fairly reasonable to buy, right, Laura? Because you go to
Oh
like
yeah.
Spirit and they're like $20 or so, and then you've got to buy the.
Actually, I didn't even spend that on these.
Oh, good. That's nice.
I think I got 6 sets, and I think it was like $6, $7. And it came with, like I said, that glue. I don't know if it must be some
Hmm.
kind of glue. I don't know.
Yeah, I've tried
Uh,
using that. It's not good. It
and
doesn't
yeah,
work.
I've seen some bad reviews. And like I'm thinking, oh god,
Mhm.
what's it going to do to my teeth? So I said,
Yeah.
no,
It just
let's
doesn't
get it.
work. They don't stay. Like I have things and I use that stuff and they would not stay on. And then it hardened and then I couldn't get them to.
Right.
I was like, well, forget it. I ain't gonna wear them tonight.
So yeah, just the denture glue works perfect. Don't put a lot on. And it's right. You dry off your natural tooth, and then you
Mhm.
just put a little dab in the front of the fang, and then some in the back, and then you just hold it in place, 2-3 minutes or so, and then it's there. I mean, because you can see the difference. This one's still on, and I've had it on for almost
Mhm.
3 hours now. Where the
Mhm.
other one I didn't put enough on, and it fell off. Um, would she say, let's plan a ghost hunt for next Halloween and all meet up dressed up in costume. They actually would be
Aw.
fun.
Yeah, it would. I'm up for it.
That'd be fun. Uh, yeah, so it's like I said, they're really easy to put on, and they're easy to take off because you just pull it off, and then of course you brush your teeth to get the glue off.
Do you have places close by, Laura, that you could investigate, like paranormal things?
We have a bunch of stuff here. The
Oh,
thing
okay.
is getting
See, we'll
into
just have
them.
to come to you since traveling's not so good on you. I'm
Yeah,
sure
it's not.
Angelina.
I went traveling yesterday and I paid for it because I haven't
Oh,
seen
yeah.
friends up on the mountain all summer.
Mm-hmm.
And she's housebound and she's begging every day. Oh, I said, oh God, this is you. And we had to get our truck fixed, so I couldn't go anywhere. So we finally got it fixed. And my husband, goes, come on, let's go up and surprise her. So
Oh,
on
nice.
our way up, I was texting her saying, well, how
Mhm.
is it up on the mountain today? Oh, she goes, oh, it's nice. It's a little breezy. I said, yeah. I said, down here, it's really nice. And, the weather's
Mhm.
great. And then she was saying something about, because she was having issues breathing a few days
Oh.
ago. Her asthma or something is acting up. So
Mhm.
I says, oh, well, is anybody home with you today? What's going on? And then she didn't answer me. So we got up there into her driveway by time, after I sent that. So I snuck in and her brother was there. And I'm like, shh. I said, she doesn't know that we were coming. So I go into her bedroom and I said, well, would it be easier if I helped you out today? Oh my God. And she's like,
Oh, that's great.
oh, I'm so happy. Now I have a reason to get out of bed. She's a really nice lady.
Yeah.
That's where when you guys see me in the summertime and where I'm taking pictures of the lake and all of that, that's where I stay. I stay in one of their homes.
Oh, nice.
They have 4 homes that they rent out
Oh,
for the summer season. And when one of them is available, we get to stay there for free. It's a ranch
that's
style house.
awesome. See,
The
really
one house that I want to investigate is on her property. But every time I go there to investigate, something goes wrong.
okay.
So I'll get to it. I'll get it done eventually.
Yeah.
I'm determined. But
See that, Angelina? We gotta do that next year. We'll plan to come get up there with you, Laura. We'll do
and
it.
we'll have to see what we could set up
Yeah,
because there are a lot of places.
if
You
she
just
can
gotta,
come.
set it up to get in. There's hotels. Our bus station is it's a train station. Beautiful, beautiful place. Has haunted history. There's a lot. We have a theater that's haunted history. There's a ton of stuff.
Train station, huh?
Oh, it's gorgeous. Our train station here is gorgeous. It was built back in the 1800s.
Okay.
Everything's all marble and hardwood, and it's beautiful inside.
Nice.
But again, you just have to call ahead of time and get permission.
Yeah.
And I don't think they charge there. Let's see what we're missing as far as question goes. I'll be bad. Bring flash paper so we could throw fireballs. Just trying to catch up. I got a little behind, which I don't normally do. Angelina says she's going to dress up as Jason Hawes' cheap costume, Wrangler, and a t-shirt. Oh, God. Let's not go there. Let's see. Just checking out any other questions. Yes, Laura, I can plan it and I will show up. Oh, we'll just say, well, we'll have to see. We've got to work on it. Like I said, my schedule is so screwed up. And
Yeah.
between, and everybody's got the same problem between work and, of course, I'm retired now, but I take care of my parents and my mother who's got dementia. So that takes a lot of time. And I'm trying to get, the house together and just one thing after another after another. So it's hard for me even to get a chance to go out if I want to go out. That's the part that stinks.
Yeah.
So, and I get a chance, like I said, we go to the cemetery and stuff. That's great. I always bring my camera no matter where I go now. Because my husband goes, what are you doing? I said, well, we never know where we're going to end up. So just bring it and we'll see what happens. Hi, Lurking Spirits. Welcome.
That's cute.
Glad you could pop in. You guys missed the makeup tutorial, but just check out the beginning of the video. Carla did a great job, did it really quick. So anybody can do it. When you do, when you're doing your makeup, do you prefer doing more facial Halloween effects or anywhere? You do it anywhere?
Oh,
like maybe like your neck or your arms or
right. Yeah, you can go like neck is fun, stuff like that's fun. Face was just easy for everybody to see. Yeah.
Right. Do you find it's harder any other place on your body to apply and do the makeup, or is the face the easiest? What is?
Actually, I think face is probably a little bit more difficult because I don't know. To me, I think it is. But like if I was going to do hair or whatever, I wouldn't have a hard time doing that. I think you got to be careful with areas that might have more mobility. If I was going to do legs or, like if my leg was slashed or cut or bruised and, if around your knee, you've got more movement, I guess it depends on where you have more movement. Like around my mouth, it comes up a little bit. So I'd have to have more latex here. But where the crease is and stuff, where the movement happens most, it tends to bring it,
it loosens up on you.
Yeah, exactly what I was trying to say.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because like you're saying that movement, so you would have to
Mm-hmm.
use extra
Mm-hmm.
to
Right.
reinforce it, is what you're saying?
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen this one tutorial of this girl that was doing the cracked doll look. So you do an underpaint of like black on your face, and then you get a white clay and you paint the clay over your face. And then the clay dries and you can't move your face because if you move your face, it'll start to crack. And once she starts moving, then all that clay, white clay, comes off and peels. So it looks like she's a porcelain doll. It's been cracked all over, but eventually it
Oh.
just all peels off. But it's a really cool look.
Oh, that's pretty neat. We'll have to
Yeah.
look into that. That's pretty
Hmm.
cool. Ryan says, "Don't get latex in your chest hair." Yeah, that
Oh,
doesn't sound like a good time.
you'll
Now,
have
what
to
are you
use
doing with latex on your chest?
right.
What's going
I'm
on there, Ryan? Let's see. Angelina, both ladies, do trick or treaters come by your house? If so, do you give out good candy or cheap candy?
Oh, I don't have any trick or treaters where I live. I always wanted to live in a neighborhood where I could decorate and hand out candy. I would give out the big candy bars.
Yeah, we used to give out, yeah, the all what is it? Who makes it? Hershey's?
Hmm.
Hershey's, Snickers, Twix. We'd
Yeah,
get stuff out like that. Yeah.
right. I like the fun size candy bars because then you can give out more, but I definitely would love to give out the king size to kids that are brave
Yeah, well,
enough.
because yeah, we would do the fun size. We'd get to like three big, huge bags,
Mhm.
and we don't give out one or two. It's handfuls that we used to give
Yes,
out.
yeah, you gotta give them at least,
So they got a little bit of everything.
yeah, give them the
That's after we
candy.
picked out what we liked. That's terrible, but it's the truth. We pick
What's
out
your
what we liked.
what's your favorite candy, Laura? Do you like Halloween candy?
I I'm really picky about my candy. I only like really dark chocolate.
Okay.
So if it's not made, I mean, I've never been a big candy person. I like fruit,
Oh, okay.
apples and stuff like that. But if I do have candy, it's got to be like really, really dark chocolate, which grosses
Okay.
my husband out because it tastes terrible. No, not to me, it doesn't. So yeah, the darker the better. So mostly, I would get like special dark
Mm-hmm.
candy
Yeah.
bars. Those are good, but
Dark
they have
Milky
some.
Way.
Yeah,
Those
yeah, exactly. Yeah,
those are
anything with
good.
dark chocolate.
Hmm. I like Reese cups. My thing's like when I take my kids trick or treating, I'm like, I get a Reese cup from each of you because I drove you around.
Right, right. You pay up,
Small
kids.
rules.
Pay up.
Yeah.
I
We
mean,
have
I will eat those, but yeah, my favorite is dark chocolate.
we have
Uh,
traditions. Yeah, we usually carve pumpkins and then we go trick or treating and then we'll go get a frosty and a kid meal from Wendy's because I used to do that when I was little. I remember like the Halloween toys that they had, and they had like this little clay mold and stuff. And I actually bought one off eBay, so I had it from my
right?
childhood because I love that thing. I bought one. It's just yeah. And then we go home and we'll go through the candy, and then I make caramel popcorn from an air popper, and then we watch the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown, and Garfield's Halloween Adventure. I've
Oh,
always watched that one. It's my favorite.
that's fun. That's
Yeah.
fun. I usually make it a tradition of watching. It's called The Little Vampire.
Oh, that's a good one.
Isn't
Yes.
that it's just a
Mm.
cute movie.
Yep.
So yeah, that's one of my favorites. Let's see here. Oh yeah, Ryan says I like popcorn balls or candy apple. I haven't had a candy apple in
Hmm.
years. But I do like the ones that you get the apples that are covered in chocolate,
Oh
and then
yeah.
they'll have like other kinds of crap on it, like M&Ms or
Hmm.
you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Just other candies, all chocolate candies dumped all over the apple. And yeah, that's the kind of apple you cut in half and eat a piece at a time.
Right.
But my mom used to make popcorn balls for Halloween
Hmm.
when I was growing up. But like I said, nowadays, God, they don't eat that stuff; they throw it out.
Right.
Let's see. Wayne says, well, we live in back terraced houses, so we have loads of trick or treaters. And
Nice.
oh yeah, it does. It costs a fortune.
Yeah, it does.
It does. Well, they jack those prices up, come
Oh,
on.
they did. It's ridiculous.
Because they
It's,
know that's what it is.
mhm.
Halloween's here. The people are going to go buy bags of candy.
Yep.
So what cost you $1 something last week is costing you $5 this week.
Yep.
Oh, sorry, Raven. Now she wants candy. I don't have any. I have apples. Every time I say I have apples, they go, oh, I don't want apples. Well, sorry, it's what I've got. My husband complains too because he likes to eat the sweets.
hmm
And I don't buy that stuff. I always buy apples or pears or oranges. Eat this is better for you.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, we used to make the caramel or white chocolate popcorn balls. Oh, really? I've never had white chocolate
I
popcorn
haven't
balls,
either.
to be honest.
Yep.
Or
Caramel.
my mother would make the Rice Krispie treats.
Oh yeah. hmm
We used to make those.
Yep.
And she would cut them up and put them in little cellophane bags and
Yeah.
stuff like that. But nowadays, yeah, I don't think anybody makes anything now. They just, if you're lucky, they hand out candy. A lot of places, like here, like we have like strip malls or regular big malls, and they
hmm
have like a spook fest thing going on, and the kids go there with their parents.
Oh, okay.
And they collect from all of like the stores and stuff, and then they go home.
hmm
Um,
Oh,
it's not as big as it used to be, where you had like we used to. Oh, good lord, we used to run out of candy,
yeah.
and because the kids, so many kids, but it's just not the same anymore.
That makes me sad. I hate the change.
Yeah, well, you know what? It's because you got the criminal
Mhm.
element out there that spoils it.
True. Yeah. Nothing.
God knows what somebody's handing out that's going to
hmm
harm your kids, or
Oh
some
yeah. It
weirdo
could have
going
like
around in a van.
lace it with stuff that you. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Check your candy.
See, Diane says I give out bags with a variety, including glow sticks, stickers, and spider rings.
That's
Yeah, that's fun.
that's really good for kids that can't have candy too.
Right. Well, actually, I did know of a dentist used to give out toothbrushes.
Oh,
They
cute.
used to throw eggs at his house.
Uh,
But not for nothing. It made sense because you're eating all that candy, you're going to need a toothbrush.
yeah, yeah. Our
Let's see.
dentist here with the kids will take the candy and then give them $1 for every pound of candy that they have.
Nice.
So it saves their
Cha-ching.
teeth, but then they
Yeah,
get the candy.
they have a stash. They know it. Like I said, if they
hmm
were like anything like us growing up,
Right.
we had more than one bag. So
Yeah, it's smart.
give them the whole one bag, you got another bag at home. We know how to play
Give
that
them
one.
a heavier bag.
Okay, Angelina has a question. Let's see. Halloween used to be in my way back like the 7th or 8th century. Used to be in my way back.
And
Well, you're actually in a historical section, though, aren't you, Angelina? So, yeah, I guess they would be fun.
I think what she's saying is Halloween used to be in May, back in the 7th
In
or
May,
8th.
way back in the
In
7th or 8th
the
century. Oh,
in the
okay. Yep, yep, yep.
May? Hmm.
I probably should learn how to read, huh?
No, it's okay. I just was trying to understand what you're saying too. Well, in May, that's interesting. Like, if that's the case, I wonder why they celebrated it then.
Well, like I was saying earlier, I did do a whole spread in the magazine for October about the
Mhm.
history about
Yeah,
Halloween and all of that up to date. And all that research, and I forgot, to be honest with you, a lot of it that, that I put in there. So many pages, it all just blurs together. But I did put it in there so that, because like people would find it interesting on how it
yeah,
started, what people did, back in the day.
right.
Let's see, Ryan, trunk or treat is different. Is a different one, but we go to huge neighborhoods and still get a full. Yeah, a lot of people, it's all done different now. It's just done different. Like I said, nobody does the kids. I mean, it got to be where I know growing up, like with the eggs and the shaving cream.
Mm-hmm.
that in October, kids weren't allowed to purchase eggs or shaving cream
Oh,
because they knew what they were going to do with them.
oh, that's
So they used to
funny.
have their parents get it.
Wow.
Because to be honest, you throw in an egg at a car, that really ruins the paint. Or shaving cream, it ruins the paint. But so me and my friends, we used to throw it at each other.
Yeah. Oh,
So we
just
were
don't buy
covered
it
in the
in that
crap.
combination. Buy the eggs and then buy the cream from somewhere else.
They wouldn't.
Don't
They knew
buy
what you were up to.
it. Yeah.
So yeah, they knew what you were up to. So you could, so my mother would get it for you. What the hell's the difference? She knew we weren't throwing it at people's houses
Yeah.
or cars. We were throwing it at each other. So it was fun. Let's see. Angelina said, we didn't trick or treat due to my siblings' diabetes. Aw. Well, see, then that's when you got to change it up. You can still take part and just make sure that, that you only go to places that give out like toys, like dance, and they give out toys. I know a lot of people used to just give out toys. We
Yeah.
went to a lot of houses that gave out money.
Oh, okay.
We'd go a couple times.
Right.
They give out, 50-cent pieces. And yeah.
Yeah. We don't have that very common here. Not the coins and stuff. We didn't really get
Oh.
money when I was little. Very rarely did we get money in our.
Yeah, well, this was like the richer neighborhood. They would
okay.
give out money.
Oh.
And we're like, yeah, we're gonna go back there. I think it's just because they were because you can't say they were too lazy to go to the store because they would give out $half.
Oh, okay.
So they had to go to the bank to go get the $half.
Right.
You're not going to have, 100, 200 $half.
Mm-mm.
Well, maybe some people would. I don't know. Angelina wants to know, do we believe that the dead rises on this day? On Halloween?
They talk about the veil being thin, like between the realms, like where it's more common and spirits can be, there's more energy. I don't know. I think that they're around all the time. I don't know.
Yeah.
Really, yeah.
I don't think it's any more or less. I mean, it could be wrong. Who knows? But
it's interesting though. It's something that you want to like check out or research and see if it's true. Maybe there's.
I think one of the basis was it was the reason for the decorated costumes was because this was the night of the dead rising. Right. So the reason for the creepy costumes is that we would fool, fool the dead, that we were one of them.
Right. Yeah.
That's one of the lures. Angela says, "Oh, I can't wait for this." Yeah, the new magazine is pretty much all put together. I just got to get it to publish, guys, and November's will be ready to roll. So if you're interested in still seeing October's, you got to get over to my community page where the link is. So it'll bring you right to it, and download a PDF so you save it so you can still read it. Because the last day of this month, I take it off so I can put the new one on.
Very cool.
And then Dragon says, yeah, Sumerian Celtic Halloween was October, and it was of the Harvest Festival. Yeah, you're right. I did put that in there. So it's and it's amazing. That's what I find out about when I'm doing the magazine stuff. I didn't mean to turn this into the magazine show, guys.
Okay.
Sorry. But
no,
just when you're looking up stuff, when I'm putting stuff in there, especially like this time of year for Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, I go through all of the history so that I could put it in there so everyone can say, well, gee, how did this start? Or how did this tradition start? Or where did it start? So it's it's pretty fun. And let's see, maybe covered mailbox with shave. Oh yeah, we used to do that. The big mailbox, we used to cover it all in shaving cream.
Yeah.
So it's
it was a time of year where they would harvest the crops and get things ready for winter, and it was a big change, and they knew winter was coming and it's time to get ready for it. So I think that's really why they celebrated a lot of it. But
Angelina wants to meet at the county. I never say this right. Is it Canberra? County Jail. I'm probably butchering the name, but
Cambria?
the show that I just had on the other day
Yeah.
there,
The
with
Cambria?
Ashley and Michael, when
Okay.
they did Lurking Spirits. She is the one that runs that jail. Guys, go check her out, their
Oh,
channel.
nice. Okay.
And the picture that they caught would just blew my socks off.
Hmm.
I don't know if anybody got to see
I
that
saw
photograph,
it.
but wasn't that
Yeah.
something?
Hmm. And that was
All
just
right, tell me. Okay, I get it. Debunkers do a great job.
that
They're
was off
finding
a
the fakes.
security camera, right?
No, that was the photograph that they took.
Oh, a photograph. Oh, yeah.
She took several photographs, and
Hmm.
then when they lightened it up, you could see the full apparition standing there. You could see it was a guard,
Hmm. You could see features like, blatantly,
right?
like head, torso.
Right. And even in the dark picture,
Hmm.
the original stamp,
I believe.
you could still see it.
Hmm. I've
You could see the
seen, like I've said, I've seen apparitions. Like the ones that I've seen, I haven't seen with clothing. Like I haven't seen, but then again, I don't think they always need that. Maybe it's just a projection. I don't know. I really don't know. But I've seen forms like that
right.
was just insane that they've got that picture.
That was just like the picture because
And it didn't look like, it was photoshopped or anything like that, people. I mean,
right.
you could
No.
see through the figure. It was, yeah, you could see the
Yeah.
objects behind it. It didn't look like it was edited anywhere you were. Because I, being a graphic artist, I used Photoshop a lot for stuff. So I know how to like use those tools. I don't
Right.
know how to use the editing tools like Beardo's debunked with the masking and stuff, but now I can pick it out, be like, oh, really? I did not know people would do that, but
Oh yeah, it's
I
amazing,
do.
isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know how to do any of that crap either. So
Yeah.
that's
But
why
it
none of my
looks
stuff's
like,
fake, guys. I don't know how to do it.
yeah, photographs and stuff, the layering that you do, and then you can do there's like one specific blemish tool that you can use, and it's very particular, and you can get rid of the flaws and stuff. And to me, that photograph did not look like it was touched in that way.
No, it didn't. Because
Mhm.
even that people asked, well, can we see the original? And
Yeah.
yeah, you see the original. You can still see it's there. It's just dark.
Hmm.
So it was a really great catch. Dragon says I blew up more than one mailbox with M80s as a kid. Dragon, I'm gonna have to admit that we used to do the same thing, but it wasn't with M80s. That I can't say online, but yeah, I'm not even gonna go there. But yeah, poor mailboxes pretty much got wiped out. Yes, things have changed so much, Earl. It's the kids just aren't into it like they used to. They, you know what? I don't even think they enjoy their childhood as much as we used to.
No, it's so like focused on materialism and consumer oriented, like gotta buy this, gotta buy this. And
Right,
my kids aren't raised that way, just so people know.
right,
Like, we're outdoors, we go fishing, hiking.
exactly. Yeah,
We're
that's what
not
we
ones
did
that
too.
sit on the TV or the phones and stuff. I'm not okay with that. What do you, like, that's like the worst memory. Like, what'd you do when you were 9? I played video games
I
on my
know, isn't that
phone.
sad?
Yeah, it's like, really? Like, you know,
That's just sad. Yeah. Oh, yes, Diane. Yes, she says she would love it if we all went there. Well, we'll have to see. We'll just have to see. I can't make any promises, but we'll have to see. I don't know what next year's going to bring.
yeah,
It could be just a whole nother load of shit as usual every year.
I hope not.
Oh, it's just one thing after another this year, and I've already said I was going to pack up and run away because I'm done. The last thing was our truck.
Yeah,
So yeah, there was almost $2,000 worth of pain in my ass. So it's yeah,
right.
but you got to have the vehicle,
Hmm.
So it's thank God the majority of it was covered under warranty. If we didn't have the warranty, we'd be
Nice.
screwed.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ryan, he says he doesn't think the zombies are anything but more than active spirits, activities,
Hmm.
maybe.
Yeah.
So it's yeah, well, everybody has their different beliefs. And here Dragon says the veil was the thinnest, so the costumes would trigger The evil spirits away was the old legend. Yeah, that's it's just yeah, it was kind of blending in. So he's got thanks for sharing that, Dragon. Thanks. Yeah, that's the old jail is definitely amazing. So I think that would be a great place to go check out. I would actually, and I'd ask them, if they could find out because it looks like a guard in that photograph. So, did they have any history on who it could be or maybe?
Yeah.
That would be great to find out.
I think the saddest thing is like when people have something like that come up. Like, let's say the scenario is they're in that part of the jail. She snaps pictures with like just her flash camera on her phone, and then they know something's in it. So they adjust the contrast and the brightness, lighten it up so they can see what's actually in there. But people are so used to people faking and then debunking everything down to the littlest shit that if you have something, then you have to defend it.
You're right.
Like they're defending, like it's almost like people don't want to believe it's real because we're so used to the bullshit.
Exactly.
Like,
Well, because I always ask people that. Do you, the bunkers mostly, do you think that you debunk yourself out of real evidence?
Yeah. And I appreciate the debunking. Don't get me wrong. Like, I love it. But,
right.
It's also like, hey, you guys, it's almost like closing yourself off to the option of receiving.
Yes. Yeah. I think so too. I get it. You want to find out who's handing you a load of BS and who's not. But like I said, when you look at that photograph, and I guarantee you, if it was shown to a debunker or a skeptic, they're going to say, "Oh, well, this is how that was done."
Yeah.
Well, how can we got to prove it. As far as I'm concerned, I think they nailed it. It was great. Yeah. They got a photograph. Like everybody wants to get a photograph like that, and it's very, very few and far between. Hey, Bill, that's okay. Welcome. So yeah. So, hi, Karen. Welcome. How you doing?
Like the photo that I had of the orb in that room that I stayed in, that I watched cross the room to that piece of paper and glow, and then here, the only shot that I got was like in the center of that room. But anybody could say, "Oh, that was a dust particle." I'm like, no, because I watched that thing. I watched it move across the room. I'm not losing my mind, and it wasn't a piece of dust.
Right.
So it's like I gotta defend myself for what I captured. And this was years ago before I even was in this community or debunking even happened. This was back in my 20s. This was back in 2006. So I don't know how long things have been going on, but this was with, I had a just one of those digital Sony cameras that you just download your pictures onto a computer. And that's what I had on it.
Right.
Yeah. So
that's what I'm saying. A lot of people don't believe in any of that. Okay, guys, I have Karen from Doof Doof, the Karen Show. Just so you guys, a lot of people don't know she changed her show's name. It's now the Karen Show. She says we could put a vote to who the next sexy man of the month will be for the magazine should be. Hey, bring it on. What we should do is I should put a community thing in there and tell everybody do their nominations for the next centerfold because it'll be for December. So we can pick the centerfold Santa Claus.
December. Go Karen. Her centerfolds are great. I love seeing.
Oh, jeez. She doesn't tell me. She just does them and then sends them to me. And I'm like, oh my God.
Surprise. They're great.
These are great. So I love it. I always look forward to it.
People's choice.
The people's choice. And then the thing is that to get, and then when you get the person's reaction, like I said, I didn't get Beardo's reaction. So I don't even know if he's looked at it.
Yeah. Do you think you'd get a kick out of it?
I was waiting to hear something, but I haven't heard anything.
So I don't know. Like, you got the beard going on and the manly, your mountain man kind of stuff. Great.
So that's a great idea, Karen. I'm going to put a post up and have everybody pick. Put in their nominations for who's going to be the centerfold for December. It's going to be freaking hysterical. Let's see how far behind I am. Let's see. Mrs. Geek looked at it.
Oh,
Karen says Mrs. Geek looked at it and she liked it. Oh, okay, good. Because I always like to hear how the reaction is because it's a shock. These guys don't know. Oh my God, I was picked as centerfold. Crow's reaction was the best so far. He laughed so hard.
right. He was all slicked and shaved and all that. And then you've
Yeah.
got those completely other sides. So it's like, please, got both worlds. It was
That's what he
cute.
told me. He says, well, he goes, yeah, I wish I had looked like that. But he
It's
thought it was the greatest thing. He laughed so hard. So that's the best part of it, is just to get their reaction.
mm-hmm.
So silly. Oh my God. Well, at least we know that Mrs. Geek liked it. So, like I
Yeah,
said, if
right.
anybody hears about Beardo's reaction, let me know. Because I just want to, I would like to actually see his facial expression. That would be
Yeah.
great.
See, and if it was me and like my husband was up there, I'd probably like print it off and frame it. Be like, look, you were centerfold.
Woo!
Yeah, and when you're older, you're like really old, and you're like, look, honey, look at how you were back.
Right. Look, see how you used to look?
So cute. That's great.
Even though it's just their head on somebody else's body.
Yeah, well, it's still cool.
But they won't remember that back then.
Yeah. I remember
yes,
when
I'm thinking
you were
about Karen. We
centerfold.
should do ladies too.
Mhm. Oh, cute. Yeah.
So that'll be fun.
Oh man, can you imagine the lady ones?
Here we go. Here we go.
Some of those like old pinup bomber style cutesy pictures.
Well, let's just say we could use the bodies like Farrah Fawcett or Marilyn Monroe.
Yeah, that too.
I know. Maybe. Well, like I said, I'll put it out there. It doesn't have to be a guy. It's a guy or a girl, and we'll see whatever name gets the most votes. And then I'll let Karen know, and then that's what we'll go with. So it could be a guy or a gal for Christmas. That'd be fun.
Ooh, yeah.
That'd be fun. Okay, guys, you got any more questions for Carla? And it's great Halloween makeup. Earl has already said Carla, so I got to write your name down, Carla.
Oh, thanks. Hi, Earl.
So Carla is going to be on the first on the list.
Oh, really? First.
The first on the list for December. Let's get a piece of paper here. I don't want to forget. And Carla is on there. I really need to move this fang. It's poking a hole in my lip. Karen says Carla doesn't need a stand-in body.
Oh, you're cute, Karen. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Well, seeing that she's already a hottie, we're gonna have to give her a body like let's see. I'm trying to think of
Go something opposite, like the Grinch. Put me
or like olive oil.
Yeah, I'm sure Karen has some great ideas that she can think of. She's really creative.
So yeah, she, like I said, she just does it. Doesn't tell me, she just does it, and then I get it, and
They're
I laugh just as much as everybody else does.
They're a
Let's see.
surprise.
Angeline says, I think if you're a debunker and you debunk a photo, but you're not a professional in the field, then pass the picture. Then pass the picture in question to a professional. That's what I do. Right? Exactly. Hi, Sky. Welcome, honey. Aww. Yeah, if you don't know for sure, then yeah, pass it on to somebody who has a background in photo fakery, all of that stuff. But I honestly think that Ashley and Michael caught the real deal in this photograph. I mean, I don't know them that well.
Yeah.
Lurking Spirits does know them. And she has told me that the photo is legit. So
cool. Very cool.
So that's just great.
I agree with like the, debunking equipment and how it works and stuff. But then sometimes like my K2, like can't say that it wasn't paranormal.
Right.
Not with the way I had responses and stuff, I do believe it can go faulty in different areas, situations, things like that, even other equipment, you know. But then again, what's to say that something doesn't mess with it, even if it's faulty or not?
Right.
Hmm. So it's like,
Well, the same thing like when now they have the new gadgets out. I mean, I don't know how new this is, but it's new to me. Um, the uh, the dead bell. I
oh,
get it. I get the premise around the whole design, but I mean,
mhm,
if you're gonna use a bell, just use a bell. See what
right.
happens. You know. And Karen is saying, "What was the photo? I did not see it. The
Oh,
other night I did a show with Dark Hollow Paranormal, Ashley and Michael, Karen. And I did show the photograph on the program of a jail that they investigated. And they have a photograph of an apparition, and it appears to be a guard of the old jail. Pretty amazing. Uh, so, yeah, if you get a chance to check it out, check it out. Let's roll on here. Let's see. Da, 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 da. Bad to the Bone. Dead Bell has many reviews about the hammer getting stuck.
mhm,
Yeah. Well, and Carla's had an experience.
mhm,
Actually, Karen, they would be a great. You should check that out, Karen. I'm sorry to jump back to this, but because Karen is just amazing at research, and she might be able to find out who the guard was because they said they don't have much on any history of the employees as far as that goes.
yeah,
But you could tell that whoever the photo or whatever they caught in that photograph, you could see it is wearing a uniform. So we're assuming that it is a guard.
right. We'll see. And then with the dead bell thing, like I know, like to me, I think that the equipment with that is faulty to an extent. When I had gone into that room, I messed around with it, and you can have it on different settings where it's on a very high setting, where it's super sensitive. And I went and turned it down to the lowest setting possible because I didn't even want the chance of, you know. But then later on in my investigation, when I asked the question, to what I was communicating with, I had my K2 go off and then the bell right after it, like right after it. It was
Right.
like right on the money. So how do you explain, you know, something made that go off? It wasn't just like random.
Right.
Both of those pieces of equipment go off right after I asked a question. So to
Oh,
me,
that's
yeah,
amazing.
yeah, I believe that it was something communicating with me through that what I had down there. But I
It
don't
could
believe that,
be.
you know, it's the same scenario everywhere and the
Right.
different equipment. Yeah. So,
Well, when I seen it and I seen the design of it, and I'm thinking,
mhm,
okay, first thing in my head was, you buy one of these, which guys, they are not cheap.
mhm,
I looked it up, and I'm thinking these people are all crazy. So if you can find a cheaper way to make one, do it and make some money because they're expensive. Um, the first thing I thought of was, okay, if you buy one of these, there are so many ways that people could rig it up so it's fake.
mhm,
So that's the first thing you're going to get nailed with by a debunker is, oh, well, they have fishing line or they did
right.
this or they did that. So that's the first thing that popped into my head. Um, so that's why I'm thinking, okay, yeah, you do it. If you got it, you have the opportunity to get one and experience like what Carla did. Because I'm not saying that it doesn't work. I'm just saying, to save yourself a lot of ass sake, that you're going to
Right.
have to prove that it's not rigged.
Yeah.
So why not just try a regular bell and
Mhm.
see if you
See,
can get the
yeah,
same result?
I agree with
And
you on that. Yeah. Buy
and
a
like,
normal
yeah,
belt that they actually have to push because it's the same scenario. Like, I think they should physically push it. And,
well, that would be awesome.
yeah. So, and I don't, I think that it's hit or miss with the equipment. It just depends. But I think like anything, if it wants to do that, it can use the equipment. So I don't think it has to be, debunked all the time.
Right.
In my opinion, like I had something
Did I have that up there? I'm sorry. I was just checking
no, it's
because I'm
okay.
getting questions for you. I want to make sure I had it
Yeah.
up there.
Sky, the most evidence that I had was not with a camera. And I have no evidence of stuff that happened to me. You know, situations that I was in with paranormal experiences, no camera. So yeah,
Right.
it's hard. And I think that like Karen was talking on her show last night, maybe we are not supposed to know what happens after we die.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. I
Maybe.
mean, we want to know, and maybe they're trying to communicate with us, maybe telling their story, or I want to know why they're there, but maybe why we're living, we're not supposed to know. Like she was saying, it makes sense to me. Yeah.
It's this was that's the thing. The paranormal, like I said, doesn't happen on command.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
could research a place and go to a place for
Mhm.
years and years and years and not catch anything. And of course, that's what everybody asks. Well, you guys are crazy. Well, you got to be a little crazy to do this.
Yeah. I've been to
But if you,
locations. Sorry, Laura, go
yeah,
ahead.
no, but if you've had personal experiences,
Hmm.
that's the reason, the root of the reason we're doing what we're doing is because
Yep.
something happened,
Yep.
and you can't explain it.
Right.
So we're looking for the answer.
Hmm. Yep. I've seen things and I didn't have a camera. I woke up from a dead sleep, saw the apparition in the room with me after I brought my son home. I don't have evidence of it. All I can tell you is what happened to me.
Right.
I don't have evidence of it. And, out of respect for who came to visit, maybe I don't want to share that. I'll share the story, but it was something personal. It was within our
There you
family. My
go.
son was brand new. And for that spirit, out of respect for them, they don't need to be seen too. I don't need to prove it. I don't need to prove it.
Right. It was real enough to you, so that's all that matters.
Yeah.
Thanks, Angelina. Get some rest. I know you've had
Thank
a rough
you.
couple of days.
Oh, thank you, Angelina.
So get some rest, and we will talk to you tomorrow. Yeah, Dragon's right. Yeah, they're $200. Those dead bells.
And
That's a lot
I can't justify spending that much money on the equipment unless you just
on a
want
bell.
Yeah. And some people
What-
can, but
and they do. I mean, not for nothing. The regular bell was $5, guys.
yeah.
And mine, I didn't even show mine yet. Mine's yellow and has a smiley face on it. $5.
Yeah. Well, it'll work.
And I haven't tried it yet because I do want to bring it up to where I
Mhm.
picked up my EVP
Yeah.
at the cemetery. I want to bring it over there and set it there
Mm-hmm.
on a plank of wood. I'm not going to set it on a stone. I'm going to set it
Yeah.
on a plank of wood that I want to bring
Mhm.
and just see what happens.
Yeah. Just talk. See if something.
Just see.
Mm-hmm. And then you can't have somebody debunk it. Be like, well, it went off.
Well, I'm going to show, okay, this is the
Right.
plain piece of wood. There's nothing, no
Mhm.
holes, no nothing.
Right.
And here's the bell. Ding, ding, ding. And I just put it there and let the camera roll on it and see what happens. If something hits it, my husband said he'll never go back again. So that'll be too much for him.
Yeah. Well, some of that stuff does scare people.
Oh, let's see. Karen says raw side. Just to confirm, who were you talking to about the photo and how far into the video? It was Ashley and Michael from Dark Hollow Paranormal. And geez, I don't remember how far into it. We talked for I don't know, about maybe 5-10 minutes, maybe, Carla, if you remember.
Yeah.
And then I showed the photo.
Mhm.
Yeah, pretty interesting. So yeah, if you could find out anything about that, Karen, that would be great because I want to know. Of course, everybody that sees it wants to know who is it? Who is that guard? Why is he still there?
Yeah, it'd be cool if you could research who was, in service there.
Right.
Time. Yeah, that'd be neat.
And see, and it was a mixed because I asked the question. They had both had male and female inmates.
They looked male.
So, but yeah, it looked like a male guard.
Mm-hmm.
So
you can definitely tell with like features between male and females. And they don't always have to be wearing a dress. I don't,
right. Well, yeah, back then. Well,
yeah,
back then I think the women guards had had skirts.
Yeah.
So yeah, you could tell it was a male.
Mm-hmm.
So it's really just I would love to know more about that and why he's there. And Bill. Laura, do you have just one long tooth or are there two? Can I just see? No, there was two, Bill. One fell out.
He missed it.
Oh, here you go, Karen. Diane from Lurking Spirits, who's the one who runs the jail. She says the rumor was the guard was thrown out the window.
Oh, really?
So maybe you can find out more, because Karen
Yeah.
is the research queen. If that information is out there, Lurking Spirits, Karen's gonna find it. Here, Bill, I'll show you.
Holy cow.
I'm gonna put the tooth in and hold it with my tongue. Ah. But it fell out. I didn't have enough adhesive on it. And this one's poking a hole in my lip. It's driving me crazy. Laura, love, I think you have something on your lip. Yeah, just a little something. Little bit there. I had a snack before I started the show.
A snack.
A little messy. And they bit back.
Oh, yeah.
Because I did a couple of spots on my neck. Yes, Bill, 6 and 11. That's a dental joke, guys. Okay, guys, do you have anything else you want to ask our beautiful Miss Carla? She's got to go put some medicine on that terrible gash that she has on her cheek.
I know. Don't want it to get infected.
She don't want it to get all maggoty.
Nope. No more maggots, man. That was enough for me.
And yes, you know what? You got something like that and have spiders crawling out of it.
Oh, yeah, that too. Ew, can you imagine?
No,
Doing something like
think of
that.
stuff like that. Yeah.
Like, I've seen horror movies where, like, they come out of a hole and stuff.
Yeah, that's just disgusting.
Yeah.
The cockroaches. You get the cockroaches
yeah.
to come out.
I'm gonna have to see if I can special order some hissing roaches.
Oh, you do that. That is just gonna skeeve me out. Totally.
I'm sorry, Laura.
I
don't think
like
I will, because I don't know what they wouldn't survive up here in Montana. I don't know what I don't believe in
probably
harm.
long enough just so you could do what you want to do with them, and then it would be
Yeah, I don't like harming things.
So yeah.
Unless they're poisonous spiders.
I've seen them in the zoo. We have them at our zoo here. And I'm like, oh no.
Yes, Sky, my cat's wicked.
Earl says it looks painful.
It
Poor
is.
Carla. She was attacked. Her cat was under the influence.
Need some stitching.
Let's see. They used to say that one time use maggots to eat infected tissue.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, they did. I do remember that. But could you imagine somebody laying there with a wound like that and having maggots eat their face?
No.
I would be like, yeah, I'm over this. No, you're not putting that on me. I'm sorry.
A lot of painkiller.
Yeah, you'd have to knock me out for sure.
Yeah.
Christ, I remember when I was young, we were looking for our first apartments, and I would ask every landlord, okay, my questions are to you. Has this house ever had rats or cockroaches?
Yep. Good question.
And they would look at me and I says, now you tell me the truth, because I don't do either one.
Mm-hmm. Especially cockroaches. Yeah.
Oh God. Yeah, that would be it. I would just leave everything I owned there and walk away.
Yep.
Because once they get in it, that's it. Let's see. Sky says Dragon learns more about makeup every day. Oh yeah, because like I said, it's good because then you learn these tricks of the trade, and when you're doing those haunted attractions. Karen says, I'm looking at the photo. I would love to see the shot before and after. Looks interesting, but I am not convinced. I'm hard to convince without other info. We understand that, Karen. Yeah, I could send you those because Ashley said I could share them. So I will send you the before photograph, and you've already seen the after. And now that we've got a little history from Diane, that apparently a guard was thrown from the window.
Yeah.
It might be easier to find out who he was. And then she says, she'll take a look into the prison. She'll look into the history. If it's there, Karen will find it. That's the beauty of it. Okay, guys. Well, Carla, I want to thank you for hanging out with me, doing this fun stuff. It was a good
fabulous time. Yeah, sorry I was late again.
The headphones ruin it, but it's and the glasses.
Oh, you look great.
There we go. I just
I'm
can't
so
see anything else now.
yeah. I'm sorry I was late on. I really am.
That's okay. Hey, life happens, not a
Thank
problem.
you.
We had a good time waiting for you to come.
Oh, I appreciate
And
it.
I hope everybody enjoyed what Carla did tonight, because that is really great. Don't forget to check out Raven's channel, because she
Yep.
has similar gruesome and Halloween fun stuff to show people. The special effects is what you probably should call it.
Yeah.
Everybody have fun and be safe.
Yeah.
And it just, enjoy yourselves. Halloween is for everybody, not just for the young.
Yeah.
It's all for us old farts too.
I agree. Happy Halloween.
Oh, just one thing to Karen. Karen let you know that Lurking Spirit said where the catwalk connects the old stone jail to the annex is where the two windows were, is where the guard was supposedly thrown from. So that gives you a little bit more info there, Miss Karen. Karen, thank you, Diane, for that information. I'm sure she'll get into it. And when she finds out something, she'll either make a video on it and put it on her program, which is the Karen Show, or she'll let me know and I'll let you know. Until then, everybody, you guys all just, have a great time. Thanks for joining us. Please subscribe to Carla, Horror of Horrors, if you're not. Get over there and check out her stuff. It's great. And yes, the spiders were real. She's crazy. She's crazy. Please like and share out this video. It's free, guys. It helps us out. Anything you can do to help us out will be appreciated. Until then, we love you, Carla. I love all of you guys. And thank you for joining us on the raw side.